All right, that should be fine there. I want to check this out though. Twitch. Check. Hey, it's functioning. All right, nice. Now I can just send this on X. Well, I gotta get my check. Twitch. Hey, it's functioning. All right, nice. Now I can just send this on X. Well, I gotta get my check. Twitch. Hey, it's functioning. All right, nice. Now I can just send this on X. Well, I gotta get my check. Twitch. Hey, it's functioning. All right, nice. Now I can just send this on X. Well, I gotta get my check. Twitch. Hey, it's functioning. All right, nice. Now I can just send this on X. Well, I gotta get my check. Twitch. Hey, it's functioning. All right, nice. Now I can just send this on X. Oh, where's the multi-chat? This is kind of important for me. Oh, where's the uh is it not working? Multi-chat. This is kind of important for me. Oh, where's the uh is it not working? Multi-chat. This is kind of important for me. Oh, where's the let's pull Twitch chat in here then. Is it not working? Multi-chat. This is kind of important for me. Oh, where's the let's pull Twitch chat in here then. Is it still unstable now? Is the bitrate still too high? Um I did 6K bitrate though. Alright, Twitch. I'll listen to y'all then. Hey, if anyone here wanna make refresh. Alright. I'll just leave it as this then. I don't really care that much. Okay. Multi-stream done. Let me open like I can't figure out how to open my multi-chat anymore. It's like bugging out. Caster Labs. Let's get that in there. Okay, my chat is actually working now. Nice. I'm just gonna axe this right here. Live streams on YouTube. Go live on YouTube. I should have one stream live on YouTube right now. No. Yep. Yeah, literally, we're live on YouTube. Nice. Got it. Later. No, it's not made for kids. Blah blah blah. I can connect to YouTube chat successfully. All right, nice. And Twitch chat should be fine as well. So I'm just gonna leave it as all chat. And then take Twitch isn't like when I put like stream chat in the side. So I'll figure that one out later. Um, I think it's still Valorant though, cause like software and game development. Okay, IO creative. Yeah, I think that taps out there, and then I should be fine. Time for me to close Twitch and forget about it. Hopefully, and also dropping this. Yep. And upload image. Uh, post. And now I can finally go live for free. Cause with TikTok, you low-key gotta be like actually alive for your lives. So, yep, TikTok, go live. Let's put chat on the side. Da, da, da. And then, what do I want? I want chat to be on the side here. So, there it is. And then, boom. Yeah, and all this stuff can just be there. Nice. Alrighty. Oh, and I guess I can ping in my server as well. There's so much stuff to do. What's good, Trustee? Oops, I just opened an image. Probably shouldn't have. How's it going? How are you chat? What's good, Mars? How's it going? Early today. All right. Okay, let's continue what we were working on. Yeah, back to the live stream. Yeah. Yeah, I just posted my first video as well, like today. So I'm feeling pretty good. Duh, duh, duh. To LinkedIn. Actually, nope. Let's lock in. All right. So what we were doing yesterday was trying to get like the borders to show up for just things in general, and we got it to work, but then it was like skewed a little bit to the right, and I just wanted to like ignore it as like a non-issue, but now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, damn, it should probably be addressed, shouldn't it? So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna like fix that issue, and we should be fine. And of course, we have to like iterate on like the all other multiple ones as well. But then we have to open Figma, the bane of my existence. What am I building? I'm building an open source Valorant strategy creator tool. So it's currently like building right now, like literally like the code is being run. So when it is up, I will show you what it looks like in a bit. So just give it a second to like actually like build the application, and then I'll show you like visuals. But this is like my Figma file. This is like all the designs I've been working on that I implemented as well. And here we're just making some edits because I needed some new assets for the application. There it is. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is what I'm working on. It's this open source Valorant strategy creator called Icarus. It's a tool that lets people who like play Valorant to be able to like just in general like demonstrate in-game strategies outside of the game. So like all of the stuff in here is literally one for one with the game. So all the abilities that all 24 agents have are in the game here, and it's free and open source, and it lets like teams and esports people and everyone who just wants to get better at the game in general to be able to share their strategies with each other. And it has like drawing, of course, adding text, and like adding images, all stuff you think would be necessary when you're taking notes and like just doing everything in general. Uh, Again, if y'all have any questions, tech, coding, I gotcha. All right, let's see. The issue that happened yesterday was that I implemented the thing we have right here, which is like the lines over the map, the spawn barriers. But when I like selected it here, you see how like everything shifted to the right a little bit? Like you see there's a gap here, but if you go back into the design, there's no gap here. And I kind of like dreamt about it. I slept and I was thinking like, okay, what could be the cause of that issue? Because like right now they should be like 1 for 1 in scale and size, but they're not 1 for 1 in scale and size right now. You've got a bright future. Keep building. Thank you. Du- 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 du. All right. Okay. 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 Yeah. So I'm still not sure on how to fix this. I feel like if we just like make it to a point where like it looks right. Uh, what am I doing right now? Oh, I'm building a open source Valorant strategy creator. So this is a tool that allows people to like make Valorant strategies. What I'm doing right now is like I'm adding a feature for enabling like showing when like the spawn barriers are in the game. And I did like the Figma design over here and I added like the lines over it, right? So I imported it into the application. And now I expect this to like work 1 for 1, but no, now it's not working because if you look at here, it's really nitpicky, but like you see there's a little gap here and like everything is kind of shifted to the right a little bit. So if you see the gap also applies here. So I'm trying to figure out like what could be the cause of that issue in the first place. And from where I literally like where did I plop it? I plopped it down like right here. So I don't know why it like looks weird. It shouldn't. Thanks for the follows, guys. Also, again, if y'all have any questions about like AI, coding, all that jazz, I'm always here. SVG asset, barrier. So this should be fine, but it's not. Oh, okay. I wondered if it's the way I exported it out of Figma that caused the issue. Oh, how long have I been coding? I've been coding for since when I started like Scratch, like 7 or 8 years when I was 7 or 8, right? And then after that I started like actually coding and typing stuff when I was making like Roblox games in like 2020, and then I realized that game dev wasn't for me because I just made a bunch of trash ass games, and then I started building apps, and like that's like my literal transition to like from zero to like just coding in general. And of course, like I did like take comp sci class. I don't think that wasn't that impactful of my knowledge, but it still was a thing I did. Uh, let's see, ascent spawn wall. Okay, so if we just like just take this right here and we outlining a stroke to be all one singular like object, and then we just flatten the entire thing. I feel like that should work. Flatten. Okay, now we have a full blown. Oh no, no, that's not what I want. Cause I still want it to have like the same size, the over exaggerated size that it has right now. Hmm. Yeah. Uh, I still want that rectangle to be there. So I think we just flatten these two, and then we'll see how it is. Outline and stroke for both of these. And then isn't this a Valorant map? Yeah, this is a Valorant map because I'm actually building a open source Valorant strategy creator. So this is a tool that lets Valorant players to be able to like literally like plan in-game stuff within Valorant. Yeah, basically an interactive Valorant map. So all the abilities in game, like breach, alt, all that stuff, it's literally 1 for 1 here. And the app is free and open source, so you can like plan strategies with your team. If you have an esports team, you have a premier team, and just trying to like plan shit in general. This app is really good because you can like literally just plan everything, right? You can draw, add images for your lineups and stuff, and you can share them with your teammate like easily, right? And they'll be able to see and open this on their computer 1 for 1. Thanks for the follows, guys. Let's see. Okay, so nice, bro. I'm taking Calc 1. Just came back from class. Nice. I might be good. Bro, you made it seem like, oh yeah, you were doing well in Calc, and then you said, will I still be live streaming when I start UMBC? Hopefully. I don't know how like my dorm situation is. I know my roommates are like my actual friends. I have like 3 people in my room. So I don't know how like the timing situation would work out with that. What certs do I have? I don't have any certs right now. I'm about to actually start college in like a week, so dude, I took trig and stuff 4 months ago, so you literally forgot everything. Same, like the last math class I took was over a year ago. The positive energy, brother. Thank you, man. Wait, let me look at this. Okay, so we flattened these two definitely. Uh, you're taking calc, right? I do believe, yeah, I'm taking like math. I forgot what the number is, but I do believe I'm taking calc, yes. And hopefully it shouldn't be that bad. Have a lot of friends who have taken calc before, so I'm just gonna like leech off them if I have any questions. Du- 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 du. And these, can I just like make these? I'll flatten them as well. Bro, Figma is so hard, bro. Like anybody who says like design is the easiest shit or like front end is the easiest shit, bro, they haven't been through it. Cause I'm trying to do this shit on my own. It's like, bro, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing. Let's export this and we'll replace the file. Yeah, let's just replace it. I personally struggled a lot during trig. I mean, I didn't struggle that much, but I do get it. Like, it gets confusing. Funny thing is that I actually used trig on this project. Like, this is the first time anything you've ever learned in like math class actually like applies in your life. What's my major? Comp sci. Like, look, let me show you how trig works, right? So for this little like rotating thing, right? I had to figure out what point or what angle the mouse was at whenever it clicked it, so you could rotate the point around. So essentially, what I did was I just imagined, okay, there's literally a right angle triangle here. I kid you not, right? This is the point. This is the angle we're trying to get, right? And this is the right angle triangle. And I literally did like cosine and inverse cosine, and then I got the angle from that. Did I make the UI thing in Figma and connect it to my code? Um, yes and no. I made the UI thing in Figma. I literally just recreate it like in my code. I just type it out because Figma like design to code like the whatever thing they call it. It's not that good. It just shits out a bunch of like random things that wouldn't be the way you would demonstrate them in code. Like they're not interactable. It just makes it look like it. You know what I mean? I wish I still had like the Figma because they locked that behind like a Figma Pro subscription or whatever. So I can't like show you or demonstrate what I'm talking about right now. But like if you do research, a lot of people do say that as well. Sokotoa, yeah, that's the method, bro. I never forget Sokotoa. Hold on, let me replace that asset here. Hi Rashford, but you was good. All right, we're dropping the new asset in here. We should be fine. Boop. Hey. Oh no, I need to copy this name. So we're gonna delete this. Move to recycle bin, yes. And we're gonna paste this here. Thanks for the shares, guys. Thanks for the likes and follows. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Run without debugging. So you just recreated it after making it Figma, basically, kind of, yeah, essentially. I use Figma as more of a like a rapid prototyping thing because it's far more easier to design stuff in Figma than it is just like write it out in code. Even though I'm not that good at designs, so. Duh, duh, duh. But I did design this all by myself though. Like this right here and like this UI, I did design that all by myself, which is really fire. So I have leveled up by forcing myself to use Figma every day. Okay, what was I? Oh yeah, I was trying to look and see if that fixed the issue. No, the issue is not fixed. Well, that's not really happy for me. Is that um? Okay, let's see. If I make it so that I can inspect what it looks like. Dun. Oops. Okay. Okay. So there's an SVG picture, which is a what is the size of this? Stop. Okay. All right. So right now I'm trying to see like what the size of stuff is to make sure like it all matches up. When I started coding, how did I improve? Honestly, what I did was just build projects. And whenever you come into a roadblock or when you come into something you can't do, just like search it up online, ask ChatGPT. Because like right back then, I didn't even have like ChatGPT. I would have to go to like forums and ask people, and people would be mean and not responsive. But nowadays, you guys have like ChatGPT, bro. So it's like 10 times easier to like just like get over issues and like just ask questions. Uh, Custom paint, SVG, blah blah blah. Huh. They should all be in one stack, no? Yeah, this is a gesture detector, and then this should be. Oh, there it is. Okay, I see it. Um, Very cool. Is this a Val app? Yeah, this is the app for like creating strategies in Valorant. Yeah. Uh, it's like kind of like Valoplant, but like it's open free and open source. Dot grid custom paint. Huh. Oh, it's cause like it's on an if statement, so I need to actually enable it. That's my bad. Settings, boom. Because I was looking for where like the object was in reference, and it wasn't where I wanted it to be. So this is what I'm looking for essentially. And currently the size is relatively the same as the one we have right here. Oh no, this one takes up the entire flipping screen, while this one only takes up a portion of the screen. No, they both take up the same amount of the screen. Okay, never mind. I thought I was gonna make some like crazy insight on what I'm building. What am I doing? Okay, so I'm trying to figure out the issue with the way the map is currently, because right now, let me see if I can turn off the debugger. Give me a second. Okay, because right now, right, I made a design for the this little like green outlines you see for like spawn barriers within the app, and I put it into the app, and I'm trying to overlay it right on top, right, and then when I look at it, it's slightly shifted to the left or to the right a little bit, so I can't figure out how to do that, like why it's working out like that. So I'm trying to figure out like where it is on the like measurements. Feels good, huh? Yo, shut up, bro. There's an echo, by the way. Oh my god, I think that's my bad. That is probably like Twitch. I think I have Twitch chat open. Let me fix that. Wait, is there an echo? There shouldn't be an echo. There isn't an echo on TikTok. Oh, he's lying? Oh my god. Okay, never mind. Fuck this guy. Echo on your voice. There is for me. Oh, I maybe like restart and join the stream. Okay, okay. Uh, should I just let this like sometimes I get into like minor issues like this, which when a user's using it, it doesn't matter at all. Like nobody's gonna care that it's slightly off center here. So do I just let it slide and just keep working on other stuff, or do I like keep obsessing over it? Because right now I can't figure out what the issue is. Are you playing Valorant or am I coding? Yeah, I'm coding. I'm not playing Valorant. 7 by 9, blah 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 blah. It should literally be the same size and everything. By the way, this guy's AI. Yes, I'm actually like prompt generated. If you see, I have like 6 fingers. Are you having a problem where you can't stop yourself from agentic coding all the time? Not usually, because like whenever I do agentic code, it's like it literally like breaks out everything, like genuinely. So like I wanted to make a video about this, but like AI coding in general and agentic coding in general is very good for getting you to like a MVP, a minimal viable product. But to actually get your app from like being just base like bare bones to actually being something good, it's like very difficult because you have a lot of issues with it just doing the wrong things all the time and breaking pre-existing stuff. AGI is going to take our jobs. Yeah, it depends on what job. I'm not sure about like the writing and like creative space department. I don't know about all that. But in terms of like software engineering, it's not currently viable to be able to take like replace actual people. Very good to multiply force. Very good to make like a singular person more um like more efficient and all that stuff. That's wrong, Lol. You're not just prompting correctly if you can't get past an MVP. I'm just saying you can get past an MVP, but it's like infinitely more harder than if you just worked on it by yourself. Um, duh, 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 duh. That's what I'm saying. It's like, what's the point of embracing efficiencies that are longer than actually just doing it yourself? Duh, 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 I'm learning Python, but I don't understand. I don't know how to build or code something. Literally, it's very simple. It's very simple. Literally, just look at especially Python. Python is like literally the most meta language to like actually learn. Just find something like in your life, your computer, or whatever you're doing, anything tasks you do on your computer, just find a way to automate it and just like start thinking from the most basic steps. Okay, like if I was to do it by myself, if I wasn't writing code, what are the steps I take to do this action, and then figure out how to make and then translate that steps into code, and you actually just start figuring out how shit works. Bro, I saw your video on YouTube. On YouTube, thank you, man. I look, you haven't met any other people who watch it. Thank you, man. Did you like it? I spent like a lot of time on that shit. How can I use GitHub to find internships? I mean, technically can't use GitHub to like find internships. Like GitHub doesn't give you like a list of internships, although there is like a GitHub full of like a list of 2026 internships and stuff, right? But it's very good to have like your work up there so people can actually see what you build and what you do. Like for example, this is what my GitHub looks like, right? Like you can see my project. Oh my god, it has like 31 stars. That's like a really cool project, I guess. And then you just see like how you work on in like your day to day, right? Like a bunch of contributions, and you can see like my history, all the projects I have public. So it's like a very good for like it's almost like a physical working like memo of all the stuff you worked on. It was cool. Thank you, Matthew. All right, let me tap into this. Should I just give up on trying to fix that issue and just keep going? I feel like I should just keep going. Let's see. Uh, I'm about to launch a project soon that I need agentic coded, but I definitely need uh the knowledge to debug. Yeah, that's why you get AI. Like honestly, use it as like a friend rather than like a replacer for you. Uh, I'm 22. I'm a junior in Mechie doing CS minor. Do you think it's too late for me to switch to Sweet Zeros? No, I think it's fine. Like as long as you have time, and like it's not like you're gonna die if you don't switch or whatever. Like let's say like okay, you like okay, so the time it would take for you to switch to Sui, if you wouldn't like die from within that period, like okay, you don't have a job, all that stuff, or you can't like eat, then you literally have enough time to switch. Like if you're living with your parents or whatever, and you're fine, and you can live the next day and still like be alive, then yeah. RMI, good luck with your project. Thank you. Du, 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 du. All my previous internships was in hardware. I mean, yeah, you can still like transition as long as you have the time and the effort. You can honestly transition. Let's connect on LinkedIn here. I'm down. I'm down. Send your LinkedIn in the chat and I'll got you. Du, du, du. No, dude, I only got myself. I'm in the. Oh, you only got yourself. Oh, that's an issue then, because like I feel like actually trying to live day to day is kind of more important than like switching roles. Like I feel like get a job first and like coast, and then use the extra time you get to do other stuff. Yeah, AI. Yeah, person. But okay, well it depends. the person who knows how to use AI also probably, and for them to be able to use the AI effectively, they also know how to code as well. So if you know how to code and you're not using AI, you're kind of like ditching yourself. But if you're just saying that, okay, I don't know how to code at all, I'm gonna use AI, I'm gonna replace a person. Like, nah, that doesn't work like that. Michael, let me give you a search up right now. Oops, I almost searched it up the wrong way. Uh, Suarez. Hey, wait, is this you? Du, 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 du. Uh, AI can take your job, but yeah. Does GPA matter that much for an internship? I think it definitely matters to a point, but like it's not an overly indicator for anything. Yeah, yeah. The Crafts Coven is right. These are follows and likes, guys. I've never been. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like they won't be like, okay, you have a minimum 2.5 GPA. You're not gonna be able to enter this internship. It's not like college apps. Like it's different. Like nobody on the job asks you, like, okay, what's your GPA? Huh. Yeah, they do our companies out of GPA cutoffs. Yeah, but your work definitely speaks like way more for you than your GPA does. Du, 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 du. All right, I'm just gonna nuke that as well. I'll just keep working on this low key. I don't care that much about like them being offset like by that much. During my internship that I use client, I haven't done my internship yet. It's gonna be next summer in Seattle. So I client from my what I've heard like in the Discord because I am in like the Amazon Virginia Engineers Discord. Client is like they're retiring client, aren't they? True. It's all about what you can do, but how well you sound that gets you in the door. Yeah, definitely. Duh, duh, duh. Uh, how did I get my first users? So the way I got my first users, I literally went to the most like, um, literally the most like enthusiastic people about Valorant, people who grind every day and like read strategies and watch pro gameplay. I literally went to them, became friends with them, asked them like what issues they had, and they're like, "Yo, I love to try your app," because like the enthusiasts, the people who like to try new things, the people who always like to break things and stuff, those are the people who are gonna get your first users. Do you feel ready to move to Seattle on my own? Low key, yes and no. I'm kind of hyped for it, but I feel like I wouldn't be on my own because like a bunch like 400 other people doing the same thing as I am, anyways. So we're kind of in it together in a way, like a sense of community. Um, how do you feel going into comp sci field with AI looming over us? It's definitely like less of more of like a mixed bag now. It's like okay, like if you did this, you would succeed immediately, right? I feel like it definitely just means you should lock in and just do better. But AI also like accelerates you. It makes you learn faster. So it's not just like it's not a bad thing in general. Like for me, like I wouldn't be able to build this project that I just built like solo dolo without AI. Like if I built this project like 5 years before ChatGPT came out, I wouldn't have gotten as far as I did right now. It would have taken me like a long time. I've started an AI assistant project and I'm turning open source, private, no subscription service. So like, would they need to like put in like their API key? Because like if it's like free, it would like cost money for you. AI makes it so much more interesting. It's amazing. Yeah, exactly. Like a lot of things that weren't possible before and now actually like possible. But I don't know. Internal models are getting very good right now. Okay, the moment like they drop by what GPT like 28, then we'll figure that one out. Oh, you're using your own piece. Oh, that's actually crazy. Wait. That's actually fire. What the fuck? So it's like the local LLM, right? Oh, okay. Oh, Nico sounded Diviston. What happened? Why you sad? Oh, this is my goat, by the way. the big the big leagues are calling slide to answer. Fire emoji. No, I need the money eyes emoji. Uh, it's not just about helping AI with coding, but what can you do with your apps? Yeah, definitely. Uh, chat is the influencer route for is the influencer route is looking the go to for AFE scholars. With our newest internal model, we could wait. Nice. That's actually crazy. I feel like then like because I did say like it made people like more efficient. So yeah, I guess that's crazy. The 30 to 40% of people just like gone. But it also just depends on the jobs they were doing in the first place. Like if you're talking about like replacing 30 to 40% of S software devs, I wouldn't. I don't know how effective that would be. But if it's just like I don't know, people who are doing other stuff in general. Um, shares through Discord. Oh, nice. Uh, um, but the new model. This is, but you will need somebody to look at it and check it out if it does the stuff right. And about 20% of our devs don't use AI. Yeah, like some people just like really don't like it that much. I feel like it like interferes with their work. Um, like for me, I'm not a big fan. I'm a bit okay. I have mixed feelings about like autocomplete and copilot and all that jazz because like sometimes it's really good and all the time it's just like a pain in the butt. It's annoying because it keeps like tabbing out and trying to predict what I'm trying to write. And they're like, bro, that's not what I'm trying to write. Leave me alone. I'm thinking right now. I'll message you on Insta for a bit. I'm interested in software and hardware startup. I think you'd be good co-founder. Okay, I'm out. Amazon is tracking AI usage and productivity is a part of the problem of course. I would assume so. Yeah, since they launched like Kiro and all that stuff and they're doing all that jazz, I would assume they want to do it. If you aren't using it, you don't get promoted. Wait. That's crazy. Oh my god. Wait. So they track how many times you use it in like a day, or did they ask like if you use it in general? Because not being able to get promoted because you're not using AI is crazy work. Yo, daily usage, bro. So the like intern who's like straight vibe coding because they don't know like the whatever the fuck is going on is basically just having like getting like put up high in the ranks for like ranking of AI usage. You're an incoming freshman. I'm an incoming freshman. I'm going to college in like a week. Uh, how much of your code is generated? Okay, but I feel like at some point it would get really hard with GitHub, like autocomplete, right? So technically you would have written that yourself if you were just writing, but then you press tab and it automatically wrote it for you. So yeah, autocomplete in the IDE, yeah. What am I coding on? Okay, what am I coding on? VS Code. What am I working on? It's the open source Valorant strategy creators, a tool that helps the Valorant players to be able to like play strategy. So all the stuff within the game are like literally one for one within this map, and it has all the maps in the game and all that jazz. You're actually an AFE intern, and yeah, but nobody's gonna understand what like an AFE intern is. I'm just basically using that title for clickbait because technically it's true, but also like it's not true at the same time. I need people to be in the stream. So I work for Valorant. No, I do not work for Riot. I'm just an independent developer, just doing random shit. All right, hold on. Let me tap into this. What college? I'm going to UMBC. It's a state school. What am I looking for? It makes sense. I'm a SD. That's not why I sense that. Yeah, because I'm a freshman. Yeah. Mag depends. I would say you have Copilot with GPT-5 HTML goes hard. Did they fix GPT-5 now? Because I heard like it was broken on launch and a bunch of people were pissed and were like, blah blah blah. You all the content creators lied. I don't know if they fixed that. Go dogs. Yeah, WW. Um, but like yeah, in Copilot it's only for not yeah in Copilot it's only GPT-5 mini here. I don't see. Oh, never mind. It's right there. Preview. You have a good time at UMBC. It's fun. All right, man. I believe you, Ian. Because like a bunch of people were saying like different things, like, "Oh my God, campus life is dead," blah blah blah. And I'm so once I get on campus, though, I'll see. Um, Copilot's all right. GPT-5 is flooded. Nova models from Anthropic are wild for coding. Um, Anthropic dropped new models. What the hell? Anthropic. I look. You might have missed out on this new info. Uh, no. Oh, those are internal models. Okay, okay, got you. Um, it's always been better for me, but people were mad because that they treat AI like a best friend, and I feel like internal models are low key the way to go. Because first of all, you don't have your company data leaking outside, and it also has like context of your entire company and all like the info like you would have like in the like main information registry, which is also makes it just 10 times more helpful for like what you're doing at your job, anyways. But we're keeping it down. Okay, I'm not gonna expose the internal models. Let's look at this though. Not trying to fearmonger or anything. I was just some skeptical until this past summer. Yeah, I totally get it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else I would want to do. I actually can't figure it out. Maybe like animation, drawing, art. I don't know. That's also cooked as well. Yeah, the new model no, but like actually on launch, like it was different from like what like the creators who got early access like with the model they dropped on launch was different. Like it was like less intelligent, whatever it was. So it's not like even that. But yeah, they did like yeah fix the no more BS. Like it literally follows exactly what you say, which is like meta. Am I a freshman? Yeah, I'm about to be a freshman in like 1 week. Du, du, du. What college? I'm going to UMBC. Alrighty. What am I looking for here? I'm gonna add more stuff on Figma. W, thank you, man. Ooh, I hate Figma. I'm gonna die if I see Figma one more time. You think Figma has actually ever killed somebody? You think somebody's ever died because of Figma? I feel like that's one of the top 10 things that should happen. Duh, duh, duh. All right, I need an image from the side there. I think they changed, at least with GPT, how they manage memories from previous chats too. Am I going for software engineering? Yeah, yeah. Uh, did they? I don't know, cause like I'll have to figure it out because I haven't used the main GPT like ChatGPT site in a bit, so I never like had to interact with memories that much. I've been using like a third party chat app to like interact with like OpenAI models, so I never like really gone and like done the stuff. Their system messages changed quite a bit. I would assume so since like GPT-5 is like so different and literally like follows stuff word for word, right? Um, Oh, I forgot to ask, but why do you say AI isn't taking our jobs? When I mean our jobs, I don't mean like all everybody's job, all the jobs in general. Like there's some like certain cases I'm not an expert at. I don't know like stuff about creating and creative writing and all that art stuff. I don't know about how that's gonna go. But in general, my principle is that AI is a force multiplier. There's certain cases where like AI can't get you that far in on the actual project that's actually being worked on right now, like a fully like completed project. It's very good from getting you to zero to actually having something on the screen, but to get you something on the screen to a full working project, it's really hard. That's why it's more of a force multiplier than a people replacer, because there's so much in software development that you need to know that you can't just like all jump in context of an AI. What kind of project are you working on right now? I'm working on an open source Valorant strategy creator. So this is a tool for like Valorant players to be able to like plan strategies within the game, and all this stuff like here is like one for one. This is very good for esports teams and people who just like collaborate in general and they're really competitive to be able to get their like stuff on the screen and all the abilities in the game as well. New models will write BRDs code and then deploy it. I'm telling you, bro, they won't need us law. Okay, we'll see about that. We'll make a bet. I don't know. We'll bet like what? Something really like small. I don't know. I'll buy you coffee. I'll buy you coffee in the next 2 years if anything happens. Bro, is that some people are saying this to Echo, but like other people don't have it, the Echo. I'm confused. I'll send a reminder info in 6 months. Yeah, okay. People were saying this to Echo. Is there an Echo chat? Uh, why would you say I should? What would you say I should do to get started? It depends on what you want to do. Like, what are you interested in? That's literally like the meta that will lead you to do what you want to do. If you know what you're interested in, it'll be far more easier to like for me to recommend you stuff. In the near future, we have more smaller, fine tuned for specific tasks that work as a group. Definitely, I'm starting to see a future like that. Especially, I'm seeing people doing like the insane stuff they have with Claude Code. I literally just saw a guy on like what, like a TikTok live stream like 2 days ago. He had like two Claude Code agents working, like maximizing his Claude bill, like spending like a bunch of money at the same time. um, why would we not upgrade and try to build more? Yeah, exactly. Is research this is my personal project for yeah. Oh, is research or personal project better for my freshman year? I would say personal project is better for your freshman year because you need the actual coding experience, like to do like actual stuff. And yeah. And personal projects will literally be a testament. It's like a testament, right? It tells you like whether you like coding, how long are you gonna fare in the field, because you're actually just gonna be coding and building stuff in general, which is what you're gonna be doing on the job anyways. Uh, how did I get started on my project? I literally just went. I went in my life. I was like, okay, what things do I have in my life that piss me off right now, and how can I fix it with code? So for this project, there was another alternative which was really bad and it was online and required like certain functionalities, was anti-consumer, and like didn't have good UI. And you know what? I'm tired of using this, so I'll just build my own. So that's how I built this project. And that's literally just how I went down. And like I thought it was gonna be like a 2 month project. Ended up being like 6 months worth of work. So yeah. All right, I gotta get back to work. Best of luck, my guy. If you're free to have any questions, reach out. Thank you, man. I'll see you. Have a good time at work. Let's see. My PC specs. My PC specs right now. So let me open Task Manager. Give me a bit. Ryzen 5800X and then 4070, and that's pretty much it. Although I don't need the GPU that much because I play video games. Um, I'm interested in backend development. Age, I'm 18. Have I done research at all? No, not that much. On my intern in summer or fall? So, summer next year. Uh, what's your main on ValoJet? Which is really ironic because like the Jet player is the one who builds like the app for strategy. Like absolutely insane. And I'm like one trick Jet, by the way. Like my other agents, like I literally have like nearly 0 hours on them. How did I get the internship? I got the internship through like a scholarship program, Amazon Future Engineers. You apply while you're in your senior year of high school, and like they literally just like pick like 400 applicants out of like everybody in the USA that did apply, and then you just like freaking get the internship and a scholarship. Da, da, da. How can we get people your age more motivated? It bothers me that my family is qualified, but I won't do anything. Um, Definitely, for me, what I've seen a lot is literally the game dev, the wanting to build a game to software dev pipeline. That's literally what's going on. It's like, okay, like people start off like, okay, they want to make Roblox games, or they want to be like Minecraft mods, and they just slowly just learn how to code just because like they wanted to do that thing, and they figure out like, oh my god, I like coding, right? And then they funnel them down there. So I feel like to get people our age more motivated, I feel like we have to change the entire like way they're teaching like comp sci in school in general. I feel like it's very boring and just very like not useful in like actual real world. They don't let us use like real tools. For example, we're just using code.org. I hate code.org so much. I hate all the assignments on code.org so much because like all the parts and the things you build are actually like applicable to your real life, and that makes it very hard for the kids like to engage with it because like it doesn't apply to the real life. The freaking painter that builds on Code.org doesn't do shit for them. Like they can't show their friends, oh hey, look at this, look at what I built. Like, no, you know what I mean? So like having something literal and physical that applies in the real world will like literally motivate the kid 10 times faster. Comp sci is very boring. I'm in cybersecurity graduating. I already got my first internship. I mean, comp sci, like in the educational sense, like the way they teach it, it's kind of boring. It is, but like just like comp sci in general and building apps, like I love software dev. It's literally to me the most interesting thing. I took AP comp sci in high school, and I was sick of bro. Fuck code.org, bro. Anybody like I love the guys at code.org though. They built a great tool, but I hate it so much. Like you know what I mean? And all the assignments I had to do there, like the IDE, trying to figure out when an error happens on code.org and trying to fix it is like literally impossible. So many sleepless nights on code.org. Y'all remember Scratch? Yeah, Scratch is the OG, bro. Scratch is literally my beloved, bro. Nothing, because that's when I started learning how to code for real, was in Scratch. I think I made like a Scratch game when I was like 6 or 7. Actually, I can actually show you guys my first Scratch game. Hold on, let me see if I can find that. Scratch. Boom, boom, boom. Wait, let me search up. This is one of my this is my magnum opus. This is my Scratch magnum opus, right? You back online, so much love. Thank you, man. Look at what I built on Scratch when I was in like what middle school. Wait, can we start the game? I forgot. Okay, you press start. Oh shit, I messed up. Wait. Yeah, dude. When I swear to God, when I showed this in my like what my tech class, everyone was like, "Yo, how the fuck did you build that shit?" Because everybody was building like story games or whatever, and I just should have built like Brick Break, Brick Breaker. But like the code for this was super tedious. I remember like just spending like an hour when I got back home, literally trying to do it. Because for each of these buttons, I had to go in and like put the code like if touching hide for every single one of these. What's up, bro? You're entertaining and a good speaker. If I click, I click you if you show up. Thank you, man. Oh no. Yeah, bro. I was suffering. Bro. I remember that. But like it was good to flex like for everyone when everyone was showing the projects and I showed mine. Everyone was like, "Yo, how did you do that?" And I'm like, you know, low casual type of thing. Damn, bro. I can't even code that right now. No loops, bro. I didn't know what a fucking loop was, bro. I was a you. Did I wait? I might have had a loop though. I had a loop, bro. Forever, forever loop, bro. Tap in, bro. Felt like that guy definitely, bro. I felt like I had aura. Yeah, but Scratch is generational. The thing that people actually build on Scratch like gets crazy. Like at some point, it just gets competitive. Wait, I'm looking for a screenshot in my download folder for a second. Am I strong in recursion? Um, I've used recursion a couple of times when it was useful. There's not times where would think it was useful. I think I did use recursion here though. I actually use recursion in my code, my this project. I learned about recursion in like what is eighth, 10th, no ninth grade when I was in my computer science club and my comp sci teacher was like, like Dara, do you know what recursion is? I'm like, yeah, what the fuck is this lady talking about? She's like, wait, you don't know what recursion is? And she's like, I'm sure you would understand this like if I showed it to you. And then she showed it to me. I was like, I understand it kind of. And it took me like a week to really like put it in my mind and kind of figure it out. But yeah, um, didn't even know you could build something like that with Scratch. Yeah, it's insane what you can build with Scratch. You just gotta think the basics and like figure out what you want to build. It is tedious to build that in Scratch though. Where's the thing that I did use with recursion? I think this was this. Yeah, Douglas Pecker. I used recursion here. But yeah, like if it was too long, I literally just did the same thing again and returned the file. It was a line simplification algorithm. Basically, like I had to do it for the drawing points because before, if you look at this, right, when I draw stuff, it would look really like jagged. We had like jagged lines and stuff, which I wanted to fix. So how I did that was basically like I would let the user draw the lines, and I would run an algorithm that literally like simplifies all the points. Hardest project so far. It would be this, just based on the sole fact that I forced myself to build everything here like by myself. So the entire drawing system, I built that by myself. No packages, no nothing. The entire like scaling, all that stuff and coordinate system, I built all that by myself with no packages. So I literally just like I had to like literally force myself to like do everything myself. Um, you should start a Discord server, brother. I have a Discord server. You can. I'll send the link, but you can access it in two ways. Here it is, Discord server right now. I haven't done much with it. It's only like just general and share your socials. But if you go through my profile, you see my website link. There's a Discord link in there, but I'm gonna send it in chat right now so y'all can tap in. And I don't know if you can click links in TikTok chat. Have I ever just put an iOS app before? Yes, I have. I actually have a Apple developer account. And yeah, the process for publishing an iOS app is all right. You have to pay $100 a year to have a license, which is worse than the App Store, the Play Store, but still like decent. All this talent wasted on Val, bro. Val has taken so much of my freaking time, bro. And I'm still like what gold too. I can copy it. Fire. Thank you. Oh wait, that means I can send the link in chat now. Okay, next time anybody asks for the Discord link, I'll just drop that in. Yo, that's my peak. Yeah. Yeah, my peak is plat 3. Damn, so I really do smurf your peak. I smurf your peak essentially. But did you get past Apple Store Connect? Cause I'm stuck on. I can't even get Test Flight. Wait, what? You can't get Test Flight? Like you just why don't you just sign into your Apple account now? Cause that's what I did. App Store. What is the link again? Apple. Dog, this playbook is horrid. All right, Jason, give me the feedback. Let me hear it. Why do you hate it? Uh, I'm open for feedback, Jason. Jason, if you want to know if you like say it's horrid, I kind of want to know why. App Store Connect. Boop. Yeah, I'm signing in off on my second monitor right now. When I sign in, I will let you know. I gotta get my MacBook because I don't have an iPhone. So this is my only like I bought the Mac device to actually like upload apps on the App Store. So that's the only reason why I have one. Bro, you made a whole website already? Yeah. Making the website I low key made was kind of easy because like I use a framework called Hugo, and all you had to do was literally like, edit text files, like make like the thing work. But building a website nowadays is like 10 times more easier. 842271. Like I wish that's the type of stuff that they taught you in the school and comp sci. You're not fucking code.org. Like, teach people how to build a website. Like make them build like a personal portfolio or some shit. Like you know what I mean? Nice. Yeah, like they only teach you like the basic part. They don't teach you how to make it look pretty, make it look better, like all that stuff. They only teach you to make like ugly stuff. How many years of experience do I have? Okay, if you think about it, technically you like you say I have 10 years of experience if you count Scratch, but if you remove Scratch and like think about like when I actually started coding, that would be like in 2020 when I was making Roblox games. So I would say 5 years of coding experience off and on. Uh, yeah, I'm in the App Store Connect place right now. So That just works. I don't know. Do you have any issues with that? Maybe I should go back to Discord bots. This ain't it. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. For some experience, yeah, but making Discord bots is a very easy way to like gain coding experience. Definitely. You made Roblox games? Shit, nice. Yeah, I didn't make any good games. I'll tell you that. I made a bunch of like trash, like testing, fun games, like trolling games. But apart from that, I didn't make anything good at all. I think I tried to make a Roblox anime game once, and then I just ended up giving up on it. Like after working on it for like 2 months. I think this was the anime game. I don't think we had anything like going on there. It's because like my framework of like back then I never knew how to build stuff, so I didn't know where to start. So I would spend time like working on stuff that actually didn't matter instead of actually working about on stuff that actually did matter. You know what I mean? So I spent a lot of time literally figuring out how to make the sword. The animation is broken to make the sword like unleash and all that stuff. And I spent like zero time working on other stuff. And there's a P90 in here for no reason. But yeah, I did my Roblox dev ability did increase eventually. And I made an actual like sort of working game, which was like Obby Mania. It was like a round based obby game. I never got to like finish it, of course. If no experience, how much recruiters care about personal projects? A lot. I would assume like personal projects are like heavily important because they show your actual ability to code. Like you know what I mean? Your actual ability to make stuff. Um, yes. Look. This is what I made. Intermission. Dum bum bum. So okay. Okay. Oh my god! I died. Okay. So there it is. Right. So you would like go here. Boom. 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 Do the obby or whatever. Yeah, yeah, you would need to compensate with higher personal projects here, and just being in the community in general, like doing like what networking events and all that jazz, and just oops, uh, I feel that my own game. Doing networking events and all that jazz is definitely important. All right, okay, yes, uh, and this was like the small demo for the map, and that was it. Winners, boom, 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 game ended nice. And this was like I had like game passes. Look at me, young me was trying to like finesse people out of money for game passes instead of actually building a good game. Bro, I was literally trying to finesse people, bro. And of course, I did have like, yeah, yeah, for 100 Robux, yeah, because that was, yo, yo, my friend just joined me. All right, let's see if this game actually works. This is like 5 years old code, BCW, bro. All right, is he just sitting there? All right, yeah. I think we lost the plot. I just started playing Roblox. If you had zero experience, how would you suggest how to establish yourself better? I definitely think you should try to like just build projects and like network in general because you need to like increase your surface area of luck. So like just having credentials and trying to give yourself credentials if you have no experience is what you should be focusing on. I died again. Is he no, I have a cheat button. Skip to the end. It was good. Thanks for the likes, guys. Imagine if he actually buys this. That'd be funny. Help? Nah. All right, wait, I'm gonna play one last round and then we're gonna lock in. Skip to the end. Classic. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop playing this. But that was very nostalgic for me. That's like my magnum. I thought this game was gonna be the new big thing. Wait, there's audio? Okay, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, I guess. I'm at work, but go to work, bro. Go do your work, bro. Alright, I'm gonna get off Roblox. Alright, we're locking back in. Alright. I guess one thing I do want to fix is I gotta figure out how drawing works again. I haven't touched any code in the drawing area for like 5 months. So I've literally forgot like how like the entire workflow is. So I'll just like we'll just read through this and try to figure out what's going on. So there's update free drawing, yes, and then you can do that, obviously. And then drawing is finished. When the drawing is finished, you add the current drawing to the list of points, and then you simplify the drawing, and then you do that. Huh. Okay. Okay. Mm, okay. So I figured out how to fix the bug then, because there's a bug right now that basically happens if you were to, because I just added keybinds to the app. So if you press like whatever keybind, it switches your tools, right? And there's a bug that if while you're drawing something, you press the keybind to untoggle it, and you lose that focus, you're no longer drawing anymore. You can do all this stuff. The moment you come back to drawing, it automatically connects the line back, and that's because like like officially when you like disengage from that, it doesn't automatically cancel the drawing mode and whatever you're drawing right now. So we'll have to fix that. And I think the best thing I can do there is just like if I'll go to where so dun, dun, dun. Huh. I wonder if I can just like do a update drawing that doesn't no like a finished drawing doesn't add the last point there. How about this? I make it nullable, and then I'm like if offset uh not equals to null, we do this. And then yep, the AI is currently right. My LSP takes forever to work. If you know what LSP is a language server blah blah blah. It's the thing that makes your code autocomplete work. And mine is like I have to restart it sometimes because it gets pretty slow. Um but yeah, if y'all have any questions coding, blah blah blah, all that jazz, do ask me and I'm open for questions. All right, let's look at this. Also, thanks for the follows, guys. So if we have this as null right now, I can technically okay. Call finish free drawing. Uh, is it are we like working? Okay, good. What's the best tool for learning JavaScript? Best tool for learning JavaScript. I would definitely look at stuff like if you want to just learn like from scratch, if you don't know anything about coding in general, you would I would look to just follow a course. So like I've heard stuff about the Odin project and Codecamp. The Odin project and Codecamp are like literally like meta for like learning in general. And after that, I would say like after you know the basics of the project, you know how to like write stuff. Just build projects, and then you should be fine. Um, do you make Roblox games? I used to make Roblox games when I was a kid, when I was like what 5 years ago, and we're just like testing out my old Roblox games on stream, and they were like marketably bad. They weren't like anything good. So just a little fun thing I did. What did I want to do? Okay, So in the shortcut, global shortcuts or whatever, this is where like all this shortcut stuff happens. So when you like draw, it goes through here. When you do all this stuff, it goes through here. So what I want to do is that, yeah, I basically want to like take here whenever I'm updating the state to navigation. I want to make sure I finish the drawing that was like happening beforehand. So when we do this, I can basically just be like, okay, um, but let's actually change the state first. Hey, stop. Oh wait, never mind. It actually predicted what I wanted to do. That's actually fire. Okay, and then what's good, Gregory? Uh, final. Wait, my LSP is not like functioning at all. Where's my code editing and all that stuff? Give me a second. Are we back? Are we back? I guess we're back. Okay, never mind. All right, drawing provider. And the coordinate system should be final. Are you down to play Val on my free time? Definitely. I just played like last night even. So, all right, let's copy this and we put it right after. And then now technically we shouldn't have this error anymore. So we erase and we're like draw. Automatically unleashed. Go back, new drawing. That's how it's supposed to go. That's how it's supposed to go. Bro, I swear to God, I get so expressive whenever stream anywhere else. Can't go through comments. I stream on Twitch and YouTube. Uh so I'll drop my Twitch and YouTube in a bit. But yeah. It's the same username as I have right now on TikTok. So if you just search up Dara codes, does code, sorry. I keep forgetting this. Dara does code. Go to YouTube. This is the YouTube channel, and then Twitch should also be the same thing. Twitch.tv. And yep, I should be live right now. Hey. Well, let me mute it before I start having like echoes. What's good, Ciroc? How's it going? All right, let's lock the fuck back in. No worries. Don't let me break your flow. Fucking nice stuff. Thank you, man. Okay. Bro, I swear to God, like sometimes, like whenever I just solve a bug, I get like so physically like excited. Like I went to Starbucks like 2 weeks ago, and I was just coding in general, just trying to like have like the aesthetic vibe. And I kid you not, I caught myself the moment I fixed the bug. A guy was like, "Yes," and the barista right in front of me looked at me like I was fucking crazy because because out of nowhere I was locked in, and then I just like, "Yes," and then we just started laughing, which is really funny. What am I looking for here? Okay, we fixed that bug. There's another bug that somebody told me about, which is like if you pressed down, if you just like just clicked, you can't draw like a single dot. You have to move your mouse a little bit to be able to draw a dot. And I don't know if that's like a viable interaction I want to have, or I just want to have it so like if even if you draw like a tiny dot, it should be still recognizable. Um, what am I making right now? I'm making an open source Valorant strategy creator. So this is a tool for Valorant players to be able to like plan strategies that they have within the game. Because Valorant is a game with 21 agents. It's a tactical FPS shooter, and all the agents have like 4 unique abilities. So when you're talking about the game without being in the game, it kind of gets hard to like reference stuff because all these abilities have different like ranges, different requirements you have to meet, and all that jazz. So this is a really cool thing to have in general. Dar, are you looking to have kids? No, not right now. Maybe in like the next 10, 20, 30 years to see how the world is going, and then yeah. Is this about coding and Valorant? What did I stumble on? It's both. I'm coding, I'm making a tool for Valorant. Like, so I'm kind of combining my two interests into like one like monster, basically. It's basically my excuse to be able to play Valorant because like it's market research. Wait, that's sick. I love both as well. Man, thank you. And I kid you not, I did play Valorant like as market research at some point because I was like, okay, I gotta lock in and do my homework, and I'm like, nope. What if I just play Valorant because it's kind of important to play Valorant as well. All right, let's look at this. Hmm. I think I need to add a minimum size for my bounding boxes. What type of tool am I making? I'm making a strategy planning tool in Valorant. So you know how like pro teams and all that stuff, like they get really complicated, or in general, like when you want to do VOD reviews or even do like lineups in general in Valorant, right? It's very hard to find a good place to take notes for your lineups, right? Or like anything in general, right? With this tool, you have an actual Valorant map. So you have all the maps in Valorant, and all of them are like to scale, right? And you could be able to add text, draw lines, and all the abilities within the game. You can literally just put it in here, right? Yeah, we use something like this for our esports team. Yeah, that tool is called ValPlant. I'm making a version of it that's free and open source for people. Um, is SD tech related? SD is software engineer. It's SD suite. It's all the same thing. It's just like one word, then you switch it around. Like some people use SDE, like at Amazon they call it SDE. Some like in just in general people just call it suite. Dun, 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 dun. Thanks for the follows, guys. Dun, 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 dun. Let's look at this. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, cause like when you click the mouse, just like click, it doesn't draw anything. But you have to click and draw a little bit for anything to show up. Do you think that's a viable thing? I can let it slide, or do you think I should actually try to fix that? Cause it might break out like current system works right now. So I'm just like looking for info on that. Oops, there it is. Thanks for the follow, Jaden. All right, what am I looking for here? I guess we can switch to another task. Because I just found that bug while like just using the app in general. So another one squashed, I guess. Oh, I can. Ooh, I can do a git commit. I say leave it as it is right now, and I don't think to fix it later. Yeah, definitely. Because like I feel like it's gonna trail me off the wrong path. Like the previous issue I fixed, that was kind of important, but this is not too important, I would say. So I'll just add it in my list of to dos. Does anybody have like a good strategy for like organizing like to dos? Because I feel like there's so many like places you can put it on. Um. So yeah, there's so many places you could put it on. For example, it could be like, okay, what I'm working on right now, what I have completed, what do I want to do in the future? But can't it just all be like one thing? You know what I mean? Am I related to Deji? I saw your name on Resident. My last name is a Deji, so like I don't know. Are you talking about Deji from like fucking like what was it? The Sidemen? GCal. Wait, GCal. Let me look at that. GCal. Oh, Google Calendar. Oh yeah, I'm planning on using Google Calendar more, but I'm talking about like a organizing like mentality, like a not like a structure for at least Kanbans. Like, what is how do you organize this? You should build a beautiful file system. It's pretty easy, trust me. Like a freaking bootable file system, like dead ass. Is it that easy? Notion, Omar. Don't ever say that name in front of me, okay? Don't you see this right here? I'm a proud Obsidian user. If you ever say the name Notion nearby me or in the vicinity of me, I get a little bit angry. No, I'm trolling. Finch is a good mobile GUI, but they collect so much data on you. Yeah, definitely. My friend trying to get me to use Finch earlier, but it was cool. But I'm not really into like just checking in and coming back and checking in and coming back and all that jazz. What other tips you got for freshmen doing computer science? I would say literally just like put time and effort into like building stuff outside of school, because school won't teach you anything. I'm sorry to say, even though you're paying a lot of money for like school in general, they won't teach you anything like everything or even a lot of the most of the things you would need for a job, because like the school system sometimes they're really outdated, and sometimes maybe your school is like a really good school where they actually teach stuff that's actually relevant. So you know what I mean. So independent work is as basically essential if you want to like be better and just do better. Hear me out, Notepad. Oh my, I do find myself just writing random stuff from Notepad. I'm going to copy and paste stuff. You got any good places to start? If you already know how to code, I would just advise you just build projects. And the best way to like figure out an idea for a project to build is literally just like go around your life, look around your life, and think about something that pisses you off, that absolutely like PMOs you, and just find a way to fix it. Okay, find a way to fix it and use code to fix it. And before you know it, you actually build a project that you will actually like keep working on because it's going to be important to you. It's going to be something you have to fix. And two, the chances of it being an actual good project is going to be high because if you have a problem, there's more chances other people have the same problem you do, and you learn a lot from it also because like it's just random and unique. What year am I on? I'm about to enter college in a week, so this is my first year in college, I guess. What am I looking for here? Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, but I do plan on like locking in on what on Google Calendar. So duh, duh. Let's check out the LinkedIn post. Let's see how aura it is. Did I get an RO? I haven't started my internship yet. It's gonna be next year Seattle because of that. I'm going through the Amazon Feature Engineers program, so it's gonna be next year in Seattle because I kind of want us to go to college first a little bit. So yeah, so hopefully I get an RO twin. Duh, 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 duh. How's the notifications doing? Oh wait, I do have Raycast on my computer. Raycast for Windows. If y'all need an invite link, I got y'all on that. I do have Raycast on my computer, but what I'm using for searching is literally just my browser. It's Zen browser, and whenever you just Control Tab, instead of like having to click here, it literally just pulls it up at the center. You just write whatever. Like, thanks, man. I think the plan is possible to lock in and learn. Yes, literally breakfast. If you follow that path, you become like 10 times more cracked than all the people in your grade or in your set or whatever. Yeah, think outside the box. Yeah, that's very important, and that's the type of experience you can only get from actually building shit yourself. Like you can't get the ability to think outside of the box from just doing like fucking leak codes. Okay, leak code is just like a math problem. You get the key and you unlock the door. That's literally it, right? As long as you have the key, you unlock the door. Why don't you use Mac? Just wondering. Mac. I have a MacBook. I do have a MacBook here. So MacBook here. The reason why I use Windows right now is because that's my gaming PC. I like being on my PC, just like my general workspace in general. But when I'm out and about, I more prefer to use the Mac, of course. And if I didn't play games or whatever, I probably would just be like a Mac man. But you know. Duh, 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 duh. But I am excited to like. Hopefully, I get a new MacBook next year. The new one that's coming out. Apparently, it's got some pretty fire features. From what I'm here, like underground. I'm gonna stop doom scrolling on LinkedIn. Give me a second. Minimize. All right. The only hard thing about writing a file system is designing it low key. Low key, I'm trying to interested in your project. Low key, wait. You said building a bootable file system, right? Freshman in college and Amazon G's are cracked. Thank you, man. So wait, how are you going about doing that, Declan? Like, do you just like dead ass just be like, how do I make my own file system? I have an operating system on my future project ideas. Yeah, I knew somebody once who like did a made an operating system in middle high school, and they ended up going to MIT. So that was pretty crazy. Um, upcoming incoming sophomore. How did you that practice? Well, I kind of didn't have to like go through an interview because I applied through the Amazon feature engineering programs. But I would say practice is gonna be classic like leak code. I would advise to go neat code. Neat code is very good because like leak code is basically just solving like puzzles, and like once you have the key for the puzzle, you can solve like a bunch of them in general. So neat code for like actually learning concepts, and then leak code for just practicing in general. Um, when did I actually start coding on learning? I started coding like conceptually started coding like 7 or 8 when I was building Scratch games, and actually like physically typing coding was when in 2020 I wanted to learn how to make Roblox games, so I learned Lua and all that jazz. I don't know, to be honest. Mine is a bootable, but I'm gonna make it bootable, and I'm gonna write the bootstrap code. Crazy. C++. Oh, fucking hell. Do I pay for neat code? No, I don't pay for neat code because I don't need it right now. Probably I'll pay for it eventually because I do need to learn DSA. Duh, 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 duh. Do I still make Roblox games? No, not anymore. I don't even play Roblox anymore because like I don't know. I just found out that the games, they weren't really like too interesting for me. Dude. And also it takes a lot of time for like a thing not to matter too much. When do you start coding outside of Roblox? I mean, like what age? Like wait, like outside of Roblox, like just like because like I the main reason why I wanted to start coding anyways was like because I wanted to build games, right? So I learned how to like build like Robo. There's an echo. Some people are saying there's an echo. Like restart and join the stream because some people say there's echo. Some people say there's no echo. Um. When did you? Oh, sorry. Outside of Lua. Okay, so I did C sharp when I was trying to learn how to make Unity games, and that would be I think I do have the error on my GitHub. I didn't commit that much because I didn't know what GitHub was, but I did make a repo. Uh, this is the repo I made. Where is it? Yeah, it was like right around here. Yeah, this is when I like actually like started like doing C sharp stuff, and that's when I started making Unity games and actually like learning other languages outside of Lua. And then what is my most advanced project as of right now? It's probably the one I'm working on right now, just due to the fact that, um, first of all, it's like fully functioning. There's no parts missing. It's a fully functional app, and also the fact that I forced myself to basically build all the systems here myself. So I use relatively no packages, unless it's something I needed to interact with like the system layer, like the actual OS. That's what I use packages for. But like virtually everything, including like the drawing system and all that jazz, including like the erasing all that stuff and placing stuff in like coordinate system and like scaling and rotation. I did all of that myself. And that was like pretty like that was like a 6 month like project. I was really like just working on it constantly. And then like it 10x my skill in general about software dev. Because that's when like all the stuff like architecture and like design questions started making sense to me. Because I started to encounter those scenarios like as I was like just working on it in general. Uh, hmm. One thing I do have like as an issue right now is that uh I find it oh wait, never mind. Let me answer this question. I'm gonna be a junior in high school doing a dual enrollment. Do I got time? Yeah, definitely. I did dual enrollment too. What I did was actually pretty meta. I used it to knock out all the classes I didn't like. Cause I didn't like English because like I wasted a bunch of my time. English and history. I like history though. I like history teachers and stuff. But I low-key didn't want to have classes where writing was a big important factor because I didn't want to take them in college. I literally just did that to like get out those credits out of the way. And I basically used my asynchronous time because like I made sure my classes were asynchronous, and I would get periods off in school. So that's the time I'd actually use to code instead of doing my asynchronous work, which I just did later. Um, Low key, I want to make context so people can correct me while I work law. I mean, you would get like a lot of bad advice sometimes. Because I've had people literally come in here and be like, yeah, I can vibe code the project you have here in 2 days. And in the moment I'm like, I ask them like, okay, yo, yeah, do it. I'm so ready because like I genuinely want to learn. Okay, if you say you can vibe code this project in 2 days, and I spent 6 months on it, I would love to know this so I wouldn't be like behind in the field, right? And then just end up just like pivoting the question and like asking me something else. Um, ba. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about this, but one issue I do have currently in my mental like coding thing is that I find I have an issue with like combining updates into one. So whenever I'm like building stuff, before I release an update, I'm always like one more thing. You know what? I'll add this one more thing before I launch the next update. It's gonna be adding this one more thing before I launch the next update, and I end up not launching anything at all. I hate vibe coding, man. Vibe coding is a crutch on people's brain, definitely. And those are the people who are not gonna be getting a job, and people that AI are gonna replace because like they actually have no concepts of actual coding. So it's literally impossible for them to actually do real shit. We're going back into the evil place, which is Figma. I need this. Yep, I think that's what I need. Not that. Uh, Again, if y'all have any questions, oh, what? Okay, The main reason why I think AI won't be able to take software engineering jobs is because like AI is very good to take you from like zero to hero, right? So like look at this, right? If you look at this, this is from this is the entire timeline of an app. Let's say this is the entire timeline of an app. Timeline of app, right? And then from here to here, right, from this point to this point is a minimum viable product, right? So AI is going to be able to get you from here to here in like zero time. It's going to be like like very fast, like within like 3 days, you can vibe code whatever you want, right? But the journey from minimum viable product to an actual full functioning app with users is going to take 10 times longer than someone who just decided to code it themselves. And that's why I believe AI is not going to be able to take software engineering jobs. You need actual knowledge to build good stuff. Lead suite. How do you like working at work-life balance at Amazon? I haven't started working at Amazon yet. It's gonna be next summer in Seattle because I'm through the Future Engineers program, and they need us to like go through college first before we can even like do stuff in general. But from what I've been hearing from my coworkers, because I've had people like come into this chat and be like, "Yo, I work on Amazon. You will hate it once you get an RO." Some people say like they hate the work-life balance, and I had this guy come in and was like, "No, it's fire. Like I literally go to work at 10 and I leave at 4, and I just have all this like free time to do whatever I want." So I guess it just depends on what team you're on, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, for a few years, definitely. AI has a knowledge base and capable of reasoning, and that's like the reasoning part is really important because like when you're doing a software dev project, the thing you're currently working on or the thing you're currently trying to add does not exist in a vacuum. When you change something, it could have several effects on other underlying system. It's kind of like that one meme. Let me see if I can find the image. That one meme where it's like, okay, the entire world's like software, and then there's just guys, one project in Montgomery, like literally holding everything up. Yeah, look, like this right here. This meme right here. You see this? This is literally how coding is, right? It's like you're trying to get the AI to change this one thing, and it messes up this one thing, and the entire place just comes crashing down. Right? So that's what's really important. Um Marketing all of a sudden became top choice in the age of AU. AI, yeah. Wait, this lock. I don't want to lock back in. All right, there it is. There it is. All right, I'm deleting this part, and we can just get this one here. This one. Basically, one I want here is just copy the spawn barriers because I forgot to add that, so we're gonna be doing that now. Oh, I never got like a default thing for this, did I? Well, that sucks. What am I making? I'm working on an open source Valorant strategy creator. So this is a tool for Valorant players to be able to like plan strategies within the game, outside of the game. So it's very good for esports teams or people just want to get better at the game in general. Um, so like all the stuff in here you see, it's actually like applicable in game. So this is an ability in game. Like if you were to go into the game right now, the range would be 1 for 1 on this map, and it applies for every other map. And Valorant is a tactical FPS shooter with a very huge esports team. So when you're talking about the plans, they get pretty complicated. And all they have like 24 characters, right? All with 4 unique abilities. So that's like 80 abilities you kind of have to keep track of mentally. So like talking about like stuff without having a visual reference is really hard. And that's what this tool is for, to make like talking and communicating far more easier. There's already multiple sites like this already. Yes, I know. And I built this because I was kind of PMO'd about the other ones because they weren't good enough for me. And this is like kind of like a testament of my skill, quote unquote. It's like a personal project I built because like I was like, yeah, no, if I, you know what, if I could build this, that would mean I'm the goat, right? So that's how I just went about it. And it's free and open source, so like you can use it for free and like save files and all the features are not locked behind a paywall. Um, how would you advise an incoming computer engineering freshman to work at a good firms? I would say in general, computer engineering is a kind of is like a middle ground type of like a degree because like you're outbest by EE majors, but you're also outbest by comp sci majors, but you know both of the stuff at the same time. So I would advise, I'll give you the same advice I would give like comp sci majors, which is just like maximize your surface area of luck. Like if you were to like, let me like explain this to you for a little bit, right? So if you were a normal regular like software grad intern, like a normal like sorry a regular like college student who just came out of college, right? This is the amount of luck you like area of luck like opportunities that come by you, and this is your ability to grab those luck, right? So when you do start doing stuff like like building personal projects, like no communicate like into like not networking, all that jazz, like shit posting on LinkedIn and all that stuff, you maximize your surface area of luck. So when that chance does come to you, that chance whether it being applying for an internship or like just meeting some random guy in a networking event, you will be the top candidate to get that position. Would you consider making one for Rivals in the future? Rivals rise quickly. Yeah, I do plan on making one for Rivals in the future because like all the stuff here can literally be gutted out and be used for Marvel Rivals. So that's what I initially thought about once I got to like a certain stage. And the app is open source, so somebody can technically just go in like my source code and like read this and be like, you know what, I'll fork it. I'll make one for Marvel Rivals. I'll just remove all the stuff that has Valorant things, and it should be fine. Duh, duh, duh. Yeah, so maybe I should like start putting like the Marvel Rivals response on that. Thank you for your response. Any tips on getting started with computer engineering projects? I would say computer engineering, since you know both EE and comp sci, I would say you should like like try stuff that involves both like mechanical things and software at the same time. And like an approach to like just doing projects I like to think about is like, okay, find something in your life that pisses you off. It could be like you could literally build a silly project. As long as just something in your life, you will literally be fine. Like literally think about, right, what's in my life that pisses me off, and then build something to solve it. uh any experience playing CS? Check out the CS demo format. I did play CS for a bit. I'm not like a CS like player like through and through. I played CS for a little bit, and then I just like went back to Val. You play Val too? Tough. Thank you. I'm doing CSA and DE this year. Nice. I did DE like in high school last year. Would it be this year? With this year, it was kind of fun. We didn't do too much. We just messed with like number generators and all that jazz. Do I often vibe code at my job? I haven't started my job yet. My job is gonna be in Seattle next year, next summer. So I would assume I do like code a little bit, but I don't vibe code. Vibe coding is not too effective for me because I would be faster and more accurate if I just wrote the code myself for like autocomplete as just in the IDE. Dun, dun, dun. But vibe coding is very good for building MVPs though. But just like literally like testing an idea, shitting it out. Vibe coding is very good. Dude, thanks for the follows, guys. What's a good use of AI? Are you talking about good use of AI as in like as you're working, or good use of AI in like a project, like or like trying to build a something around AI? Because like that's like very two different things. You think everyone can code? Oh, I wouldn't say like quote unquote everyone can code. Like it's kind of say like, okay, anybody can draw if they put their mind to it. Anybody can skateboard if they put their mind to it. There's some people who are not gonna be able to do things, but if you do have the drive and passion, I would say like you're more likely than not to be able to code, right? Um, good use of AI as a project. I don't know. I like for me, I really like the object recognition stuff. Like if you could do some stuff like object recognition stuff with like your project, that could be nice. There's also like many different things you can do with AI. So I would just like figure out what you. I would like to like, don't force AI into your project. Just like if AI happens to help your project, then use it. Don't try to force it into your project, or else you won't build something good. Um, can I pocket watch? How much are you making off the app? I'm not making any money off the app because like it's free and open source, so that's kind of like my little thing. Audio isn't synced up. Should I restart my TikTok stream because people haven't seen like the audio is weird, like it's echoing or it's like bad or whatever. Uh, it's good for you. Hold on. Let me like I'm not gonna restart the stream. I just want to like connect my mic and disconnect it. So, oh, TikTok doesn't work like that. General settings. The All right, hopefully it's fixed. Uh, would you consider AI secure technology wise, or is it all about the configs? Um, okay, so AI's being secure technology wise, like just imagine if you had a bare bone AI. It's fine, it's secure, but when you start having like the companies who are like providing the stuff to you, they could be training like data. Your data could be getting trained on when you're asking like ChatGPT questions. So that's a security vulnerability. But if you like self-host the AI, there's no like security issues that could come about of that. So if you have like a local model or whatever, there's like literally no security issues about that. It's just like the issue of having your data being like with somewhere else, especially when you're in a company, like for example, like Apple or whatever, and you have like stuff which is under NDA and all like stuff that that shouldn't be talked about in public, and you're like just talking about it with ChatGPT, and all of a sudden it gets trained on it, and it happens to appear somewhere else, and then you're gonna get in all that trouble. Thanks for the follows, guys. It's better now. Oh, thank you. So I guess that did work. Okay. Uh, Yeah, locally hosting it, yeah, and it would trade off a lot. Yeah, because a lot of the cutting edge models are not allowed to be locally hosted, but they do have like Microsoft Azure stuff where like you can like quote unquote pay for your own version of like your own hosting of the model on Azure, which would be like not going through like directly Claude servers or like Chat OpenAI servers. So yeah, um, thanks for the follows, guys. All right, what am I supposed to be doing here? Oh yeah, was about 770 billion parameters. Which model was that? Because I know it does take a hot amount of resources to run a local model. Because I know OpenAI did drop their own model. I don't know how good it is in reference to all the other like local and open source models, or open not open source, open weight models rather. I almost confused my terminologies there. Du, 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 du. Open source versus open weight. Very important. It's a very important distinction. Um. Okay. Here's what I want. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's more user based. Yeah, more. Yeah, and not the technology being used. Yeah, it's the fact that you're kind of like letting another because like nobody knows what Claude and like OpenAI are doing behind the scenes with the data you send to them through ChatGPT. So like it's kind of that the ambiguous nature of like okay, if you don't know what they're doing, you probably shouldn't like just give them or tell them anything willy nilly. And that's the same like entire principle with like cybersecurity in general. That's why the government doesn't like let. That's why like at your job, to limit the amount of apps you can use on your like your work computer because like there's security issues that come with just downloading any random thing off the internet because you don't know what they're doing behind the scenes. Thanks for the follows. Wait, I just checked this 671 billion parameters. At this point, an average person can't have it. Yeah. Oh, and it was DeepSeek. Yeah. To be able to, I get that people like when they went to host DeepSeek, like they had like multiple M1 Max with like 112 gigabytes of RAM, like in tandem for DeepSeek. Echo, bro. If people say there Echo, but some people say there's no Echo. And look at this Echo on TikTok Live Studio. Why would that happen? Dun 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 on TikTok Live Studio. And I don't have any like restreams of my like, stuff open at all, so I don't know why the echo would happen. Why open source, bro? It's easier for competitors to mimic your features. Because I basically just built this for fun, right? So I didn't really care that much about like monetizing it that much. This is like literally up like a portfolio type of project. Like I just want to build this project so people can see like, yo, I built this TS. Here's all the code, here's all the work, and all that jazz. Because I don't plan on like making money off this. I don't think it's like really possible to. Wait, I quit out and joined back, and it's gone now. It's strange. Yeah, no, TikTok life has been weird today. Like I've never had issues with people telling me about the echo, but like all of a sudden today, people are saying like, oh, there's an echo, there's a blah blah blah, and all that jazz. It's the app, I would guess so. Yeah. So yeah, if you have an echo, like just close and open it. Have I ever considered using Linux? Yeah, I have considered using Linux before, but then I realized I won't be able to play like certain games. Like for example, Valorant, the anti cheat, a bunch of games that anti cheat don't work on Linux. But I do know how to like use like headless Linux because I've like self-hosted stuff before, so I know how to like navigate around the terminal like a. If you aren't making 100 grand a month, you got work to do. 100 grand a month. Wait, what the hell? If you're making 100 grand a month, that means you're making about like 12 million pre-tax every month. I've never seen anybody that's some underground shit, bro. Oh, oh. Okay, so like the one you see on For You is still on while you're opening it and live officially, and there's a delay between those two as they play at the same time. That's funny. What's good, guys? What's good, guys? Du, du, du. All right. Is this really an important feature? Should I really be working on this right now? Yes, no, maybe so. I've been thinking about it recently because every time I try to work on it, I hesitate because like I feel like I could be doing something better with my time. Yeah, I'd say separate your environments for security purposes, definitely. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's like, but it would really be inconvenient for me. Eventually, I will do that though. Eventually, once I have enough space to like dual boot and have like Windows and Linux, and then yeah, yeah, if I find it fun, keep building. That's the plan. That's kind of why I have it open source, because like it kind of has like a decent following right now. And if I stop building it, I kind of feel bad for everybody who's like gotten into it. Because like okay, if it was closed source, I would just stop building it and the app will get zero updates. So if it's open source, somebody can be like, you know what, I'll take on the steed and resurrect this app by my own hands or whatever, and then they can do that. What's good? What's good, guys? How's it going? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, doable is such a pain, is it? I thought. I mean, yes, you would have to like turn off your computer and then. Oh, you know what would be meta though? A KVM switch where you already have like your own like Linux, your own Linux PC, like two PCs at once, and you would just like KVM switch into the whichever one you wanted. That would be cool. But that would probably cost a lot of money as well. And that would be just having two PCs instead of having one. But I do want to try like just having my main OS as Linux one day, just to see like the headache of what it's like. Because I have heard it's not too fun. Here, this one I'm working on. So this is gonna be the color, and I'm just gonna give it a weight. It's gonna be 71, and we're just gonna extend it to the side because right now it's been weird on the like application. So I just like give myself a lot of leeway to do that. Oh, I was gonna see if I could work on other features. Yeah, I would want to go Arch Linux though, like not Mint, not anything Arch Linux, because like I want to be like the true. If I'm gonna switch to Linux, I might as well do like the Aura move and have Arch Linux and just like not shut up about it. Let's see, Phoenix Wall, Molly, got it. Um, Hotkey actions. I guess they wanted more hotkeys. I guess okay. Let me do that. We're pausing work on this BS and we're adding more hotkeys. So, oops. shortcuts, global shortcuts. And I want to create a new shortcut. And I have to go like where the intents are defined at. Boom. I mean, if you want true status, check Gen 2 OS. It's like, would you build that? Oh my god, bro. But I want the performative one, because if I say like, oh yeah, I use Gen 2, by the way, nobody's gonna realize that, okay? Like, I want to do it for the aura. If I'm not, if I'm switching to Linux, I'm switching for the aura, bro. It's like I'm in class, and then like my person who's sitting beside me looks at my computer, and it's all like riced out, and I'm like using like like what NeoVim to write my notes instead of actually just using like what Notion or something. What's the app idea? It's an open source Valorant strategy creator. It's a tool that allows Valorant players to be able to like basically structure in-game like events and scenarios on a map here. And all this stuff is accurate within the game. It's very good for planning strategies for your esports team, because you can share the strategies everywhere, and all of them will be one for one with the map, with the game, and on screen. It has like a text feature. It has drawing, so you can like draw and organize notes, and then text, of course, and images as well. Yeah, let me hop on this if it's open source. Yeah, you can hop on it. It's open source. I literally, um, like literally, you can hop on now. Like if you make a good commit, I'll merge it. Um, install Arch Linux to only use Firefox. I already use Firefox, bro. Like I'm using Zen browser right now. That's Firefox, like with the skin, basically. I'm already there. I'm halfway there. All right, let me add a shortcut for this. Would be text. Add text intent, and it would be extends intent. And then we'll just do this, and it'd be const add text of intent. Not too hard, huh? And then I would then have to be like, and then I'll be logical sets A, but it wouldn't be A, it would be T. Add text intent, and I would have to go to logical sets. Yep. Okay. And that should work. It really sucks that I have to do it like this, but that's just the way the boat flows, I guess. I hate my framework. You have test cases, or are you just free coding? We're free balling here, bro. I probably should add test cases when people start like committing to the repo, but right now it's just me, and I love the freedom of just like literally doing whatever the fuck I want and not worrying about test cases. The But I do have some ideas for like just test cases in general, which would be like if just testing out, making sure everything stays the same they are on screen, because that's like the most important part. Because if like somebody fucks up something that makes it so like if you import a new file or whatever, it doesn't stay the same, that's gonna be really difficult. Um, are they encouraging you guys to use the Kiro IDE? I haven't gone to like Amazon yet. I'm gonna be in next year Seattle. That's when I'm actually going. But they did like previously, and like according to like what someone just came here who did work at Amazon, they were telling us that they actually take your AI usage and they like record that, and they actually take that into when you get a promotion. Like, so if you don't use AI at all, you're less likely to get a promotion. According to what he said, by the way, this is not for me. This is what according to what somebody in the chat said that also works at Amazon. Now I don't know if they're forcing them to use like Kira or whatever, because I know Amazon did drop Kira IDE. All right, so we have the add text event. Now I want to just be like shortcuts, add toggle. What? No. Do they define this as well? It's the same thing, no? Okay. That's stupid. That's stupid. I love AI, but I'd rather hire someone efficient without AI for security. Definitely. A few of my engineering lead friends have had issues of, yeah, with very similar mandates. Yeah, I feel like the best way to get like like to skid around that would be just to have like Copilot in your editor and just like autocomplete. Even though autocomplete is kind of annoying for me because like sometimes it's right, but the times that it's not, it's like many, and it's really annoying. Callback, callback action. Yay! That was nice AI completion, but this is wrong. And it would literally, nope, not this. You think people in computer science are fear mongering? Definitely. I feel like they're over exaggerating a lot of things as like things in general in the media get sensationalized. Like when, for example, there was a big tech boom in like 2020, and Frank New was like saying like, "Oh, it's becoming a squeeze easy. Best way to land 100K and like just live your life easily." And the market got oversaturated. So yes, things get over essentialized and like in the media or whatever. Whenever you hear from the media, just think about it and take it down a few notches. That's probably how it is in reality. How many projects on GitHub? There's no set or magic amount of projects that people should have on GitHub before applying. I would say just build cool shit that you want to build, like, and that solves problems you have in your life. And you could have one really good project. You don't have to have like multiple projects. Like, um, am I a freshman in college? Yes, I'm about to be a freshman in like 1 week. Yeah. Uh, And on my GitHub, I have like a bunch of projects, but only a few of them are literally like open and public on my page. And that's because like all the other ones are failed projects I never got to finish. So I actually have like maybe four, no, like no, five. Wait, five actual finished projects on my my GitHub. Have I applied to any internships? No, I haven't applied to any internships. Yeah, the way I actually got my current internship was to a scholarship. So I haven't applied any internships because I'm about to literally enter like college, right? So nobody would actually pick me up. What am I looking for here? Except the devs that keep their job. Exactly. He knows. Like GPT-5 drop. Guys, we're going to die. No, DeepSeek R2.5, 28, 20 million drop, guys. We're all going to die. And like the world just stays the same. I just started thinking more about like Twitter ideas because like I realized that I'm low key like botched on the Twitter game, bro. Like everybody like tweets like 10K tweets. I'm behind. I gotta do this more. So I'm gonna like set a timer in the stream. Every 20 minutes, I'm gonna say some BS on Twitter and we just let it go. What's good, Pa? In effort to use Twitter more, I will set a timer to tweet every 20 minutes. Update if this works. All right, there. I've tweeted again. I think the more AI advances, the more I think people will be good at people who are coding. Yeah, definitely. What's up? What's good, Pa? Um, gotta automate shit posting on Twitter. Yeah, the low key automating shit posting on Twitter is a good case for AI. But then I feel like my account is gonna get like fucking nuked because I have to mark it as a bot. Yeah, I've heard about it. Like even like Mutahar literally broke his like what his Linux install, and that guy's like the arch Linux man, but he just like does like Linux shit. So ever since then, I realized that yep, I probably need to lock in. Yo, how do people just do shit? I gotta build more. Do random intervals 18 to 24 minutes. Okay, yeah, I'm actually gonna do this. We'll start a Pomodoro timer right now. Actually, go to TikTok. Wait, hold on. All right, we're starting a Pomodoro timer. Every 25 minutes, we're gonna be posting something on X. It could be like some BS AI take. It doesn't matter. Okay, We just have to say something. The build in public like you're doing in ship. Wait, I saw like is there like a build in public like thing you can put on like X? Put me on. I don't use Twitter, guys. If you have the meta for getting traction, please put me on. Cause I already got the LinkedIn meta locked down. I already got the LinkedIn meta locked down. I have like a bunch of like connections now, right? But the Twitter meta is something that I gotta like figure out. Like I got the LinkedIn meta locked down right now, but Twitter is a well, I already shipped my applications, right? But low key, you're so smart. Cause I never post the stuff I'm doing on Twitter. So every time I build a new feature, I should just post it on Twitter and talk about it every single time. Oh yeah! Oh my god! I just got an idea. Just added a shortcut for a shortcut to allow users to add test texts to their strategies. It makes it more meta. I don't know. We'll iron this out later, but this is kind of the idea we're going for, right? And then we'll record a little demo of me just pressing T, and then the thing gets added. Except I haven't integrated that yet. So I have to go to the tool grid or whatever. This is where all the code lives. And then add text. I'm literally just going to copy whatever I did here. There's no consequences in this world. A. What's good, Ayo? What's good, guys? How's it going? All right. Now, technically, if I press T, right? It doesn't work. Uh-oh. Well, that's not very helpful, is that? Let's see if there's any errors. There's no errors. Okay, that's not very helpful either. This doesn't matter. Updating state to navigation doesn't matter as well. Tool grid, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Let's see. Technically, this should work. It looks like it should work in theory. All right. We'll refresh so we make sure that everything sounds fine. All right. Hey, it actually works. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, wait. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. T. Hey. Okay. T. Ah. Okay. 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 Now we're gonna record a demo. Is this React? No, this is a Flutter. It's a Flutter framework. Okay, we're gonna have to record a demo, so I'm gonna have to like get like another OBS thing going on right here. But I wish like Windows had like such integrated recording as like Mac does. Like just making demos on Mac is like it looks 10 times prettier than on Windows. We're gonna make another OBS instance because I'm using one of the stream. Launch anyway. All right, my computer is currently screaming and crying for help. Let's see what Task Manager says. So memory is at 14. We're nearly capping memory usage, by the way, right now. And CPU is fine. GPU is chilling. It's like, bro, throw more at me. I'm ready. I'm gonna take it. So, save code and commit, please. Okay, you're actually smart. Hold on. All right, git add, git commit added, added. What did I add? I looking forgot. Okay, yeah. Added keybind shortcuts for adding text. And what else did I do? Fix bugs. Boom. Git commit, git push. Who needs RAM where you can just page to HDD hard drive, man? Literally. That's exactly why I actually bought an SSD for my main boot drive, so I can just use my little hard drive as a RAM swap memory. So yeah, that's not true, guys. By the way, I should buy more RAM, but I'm too lazy. How much is like six like 30? I want to get 32 gigabytes of RAM right now. 32 gigabytes of RAM. How much is it? How much does it go for right now? DDR4, $84. I feel like it was a lot cheaper like in the golden age though. Cause like I think like pandemic years like it was like $50 for 32 now. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. Duh. You think it's okay to have like mismatched RAM brands, or should I just like take the blue pill and just buy this, or the black pill that would be Crosshair for $39. That's for one stick of 8 gigabytes of RAM. Fucking hell. Yeah. As long as clock speeds match, it should be fine. Okay. Then I'm gonna buy 16 gigabytes of RAM instead, because I already have like a 8 in my current like PC. So if I just buy another like 8 that would be 32, and then that'll be less money to spend. And I think my current one is 32. Uh, I think that's what it was. Yes, so it's gonna be about $50. All right, I'll put this on my radar then. Never tried it, dude. Whoa! So you're gonna make me your guinea pig? All right, I see how it is. If anybody knows what like a meta tool to record like app demos is, please put me on, because I'm trying to get my aesthetic factors to be like up. So I'm trying to post on Twitter more. So I opened a different OBS or whatever, and how does this work? It's breaking. Huh? Wait, docs, scenes. Oh, so you have to build everything from scratch. Okay, scenes. Okay, docs, tools. What about the part where you record stuff? Controls. Yes. We're figuring this out. We're figuring this out. Controls, and then I feel like that should be fine. Okay. Now, what we do need though is if we go whoop, boop, boop, it's in settings. Yeah, for like for what? What's in settings? Like figuring out where to put stuff back in. Sources. Yep, there it is. Sources is also important. And then how is it set up in normal OBS? Okay, there's an audio mixer. Does that matter that much for me? Probably not. Docs, settings, audio mixer. Okay, we're building it. We're building OBS back from scratch, chat. Okay. And then now that we have this, I want to switch to a different scene. Hopefully, this doesn't affect my current OBS. No, it doesn't. All right, this is the window capture we'll have. Um, Try to make it 1080p, and that should be fine. My app is currently in a weird, like the UI is currently in a weird state where like if you make it like full size resolution, there's gonna be like this gap here, and I don't like that. So I like showing off the pretty parts of the app, not the ugly parts. Thanks for the follow, Matthew. We're kind of figuring out how to do things. Oh, it's black. Why is it black? Oh, because it's being hidden. Okay. Now let's zoom this out back out. We want to have more. This is gonna be for the Twitter huzz, okay? The Twitter huzz are real. I've seen the Twitter huzz before. One, or should I call it X now? It's gonna be more hip with the kids. All right. Okay. We'll record a demo. Should I talk in the demo? Should I talk in the demo for like, or should I just be should be a silent demo? What do y'all think? Silent, or should I like talk and be like, oh, here's my app, here's what it does, all that jazz. You can always voice over, but I'm trying to. Oh yeah, I can just voice over live right now, low key. Yeah, let's voiceover live. Okay. All right. All right. Let's get this gain aura. 3, 2, 1. We're starting. Hi guys. So I built this feature on stream. It's a way for people to be able to use shortcuts to add text on the thing. So I'm just gonna work you guys through like the workflow for my app right now. So you come in, you create your strategy, you be like, okay, random strategy name, and then you hop in. This is the Valorant map. You can switch between all the maps in the game, and then you can drag your agents in. Everything's on the sidebar, kind of like art coded, because I felt like that was better because it like preserves screen space. You have stuff like drawing as well, and all that jazz. And the feature I just added right now would be keybinds with like text stuff, because like before it was like what drawing, erasing, all that jazz. But now I wanted to add stuff for text. So if you press T, a text widget should pop up, and you should be able to type stuff in it. Now the text stuff isn't scalable right now because that's what I'm planning on working on in a bit. But apart from that, it's fine. You can also add images, which is like something that took me a hot minute to get down. But you can add images and scale them up and down as well. But apart from that, that's pretty much it. I'm going to work on it for a bit on stream as well. If you want to tap into the stream, I'll put the links down below. But apart from that, I'll see y'all. Was that a pretty good one for a one take? Y'all like that one take? That's a pretty good one take. Oh, I didn't put my camera in there. I should have put my camera in there. Should we take it again? Should we do it? Should we record again? All right, I got you. Hold on, let me help my brother. Give me a second. Okay. I think I'll do one more take and then we'll just send it to Twitter. Who cares that much? There's no such thing as Twitter has, anyways. The camera. Video capture. Where's it? Video capture. I just want to use this video capture device right here. Oh my god. I'm huge. We're gonna rotate it to be order, transform, rotate 90 degrees. Oh, not 90 degrees. Transform 180. Yay. I know some math. Nice. Okay. Here it is, I guess. Okay. All right. Hi guys, I'm gonna be giving you guys a demo of the app right now and what's going on. So, currently the current workflow is you create a strategy, you write the name of the strategy as you assume, put it on there, and then you kind of get plopped into the map, and then you can drag the agents you want, like jet, whatever, and they have like the scales of the abilities within Valorant. So you have breaches, alts, and then killjoys, alts, and all that. Everything is one for one in here. And the new feature I actually just added was to, I believe, to have keybinds, right? So before, previously, we'd have to click these icons right here. So it'd be like draw, erase, and like delete. But now you can just like press Q and literally just go into drawing mode and W to erase. And then the one I just recently added was like T for text, because I had a user text me like, okay, like I needed a way to add text really easily because there are times where I was like talking and I can't like go all the way over here. So just more shortcuts from like more user interaction stuff. And apart from that, that's pretty much it. I'm planning on adding a way to scale the text back and forth, of course. I do have like a feature implementation of this with like what images, like I have like a scale up and down right here. So I'm planning on integrating that into the same way as with text. But you can share like your export into a file, the ICA, and you can like search it. This is basically a JSON you can share between other people who have the app as well, and as well as take screenshots within the app. But apart from that, that's pretty much it. If you want to see more about this app or whatever, I'm live on TikTok, Twitch. You can come tap into the stream anytime. And apart from that, that's pretty much it. I'll see y'all. Fire, fire, fire. Now we're gonna go into X. First of all, let me close this other OBS instance before my computer wants to kill itself. We're gonna go into X, and we're gonna do X things. Pause. Wait, why is OBS not closing? This is scary. Hey, close. It's not closing, guys. Uh, guys, it's not closing. I'm just gonna imagine that it's gone. All right, and we're gonna upload. I guess I'm gonna have to convert it to a different file format. So we're just gonna do this. I have this raycast extension I use to automatically like convert stuff. That's if raycast is open right now. Is raycast open? It is, but it's not working. Okay, media convert, and basically lets me convert like anything from like MKVs to like MP4 and all that jazz. Oops. Uh, Killing it, man. You inspire me to live code as well. I have some side projects I can share. Definitely do try it. There's a lot of like there's not enough authentic programming content on TikTok. I feel like the only stuff you see people are using like Claude and like vibe coding apps that are not actually real, and that kind of helps to like sensationalize the CS field even more and just causes a lot of harm in general. I don't think there's not enough good faith creators on here. Boom, boom, boom. All right, this is what I want to convert. Convert it to MP4. Lowest, smallest file size. That's fine. Control Enter. Convert. It's taking a bit. Also, can OBS just close, please? Did it close? No, it's not. Um. Uh. My my second OBS instance refuses to close. I need to reboot the computer. Uh, Never mind. I'm not rebooting, bro. So we're gonna live with this on the side then. That's fine. Um. Okay. Has it finished converting? Let me open Raycast and check. Oh, it's done. Nice. All right, we're gonna drop it in here. I tried Claude like last week. I guess I should spill my age. 10 year of experience professional. Nice. That's crazy. 10 years? Like actually crazy. I'm a new gen, bro. I just spawned in. Oh, wait, where's X? My Twitter, no Twitter. What about my draft? I just made a draft post. No. Okay, it's fine. Uh, MP4. This is just what I did now. Is this just what I just recorded? 0508 18. Yes. Nice. Yo, what's good, guys? How's it going? I'm currently making a shit post on Twitter. Just added a feature on live to add, added shortcuts to my application to my app. Cloud is really good for scaffolding and stuff, but you still have to know what you're doing for real. Yeah, exactly. That's literally the thing that people don't understand. It's like their programming long knowledge is so surface level that because like Claude can do more than them in that surface level stuff, they believe okay, programming is cooked, or I can use AI. Like somebody just came in the stream and said to me earlier 2 days ago that pissed me off so much. I can use AI to create the product you have in 2 days, and I'm like, bro, have you guys ever actually tried to build a actual functioning app with users? Like, have you ever guys try that? Shortcuts to my Valorant strategy planning. Strategy, yeah, stuff. Was never successful to go to full app with just Claude though. Yeah, you have to go. You like it's literally impossible to like one shot an entire full app with AI. You have to like know what you're doing and be able to fix stuff. Just added shortcuts to my Valorant strategy app. Uh, I was a bit there were a lot of issues with the initial implementation, but Now it's basically perfect. I hope. The sob emoji. For some reason, my raycast shortcuts aren't working anymore, so I'll fix that later. I hope. Um. If you're interested in actually working on the app live on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. Prototypes are one thing, and client feedback loop is always king. Exactly. That's why I made my a huge efforts to actually get like some sort of users at my first like um thing. Live on YouTube. But I think this is like right spacing for the stuff, and that should be fine. Do you think I should plug a link to download the app or not? Uh, mm, mm, should I? Should I do? Also, how do you do the building public stuff? Y'all need to put me on. Uh, I gotta figure out Twitter, bro. Uh, try blue. People really use Blue Sky, like genuinely. Do you know AWS Cloud? No, I don't know AWS Cloud, but I do have experience with cloud like stuff in general. I guess I'll just be like a hashtag build in public or whatever. What the fuck? All right, hashtag build in public. Uh, hashtag Valorant. Hashtag open source. Hashtag devlog. Oh, I run out of text. I run out of text. Okay, we're gonna stop. I'm a full stack engineer. Um, I don't know. I just build stuff. Like I just learn whatever I need to learn to build what I need to do. So in a way, I'm just an engineer. I'm just an engineer. Okay. Do this, blah blah blah, and then we should be fine, relatively. I guess the first post doesn't need to be too meta. I can just post and be like, "Oops, I just posted on TikTok, on like Twitter or whatever." Uh, all right. How'd you get an internship into Amazon? I have a full stack background. Okay, I basically got it through a scholarship. I applied for the Amazon Feature Engineers program, and they said I was heat, and they just like let me in. So that's basically it. I did have projects like in the work back then. I was like building the current app I'm working on, which is the open source Valorant strategy creator, and I had like a consistent GitHub profile and portfolio, and I was publishing articles on my website. I was doing a lot back then. So literally the spamming LinkedIn, doing all the tech networking jazz. And yeah. Which program? Amazon Future Engineers program. Amazon Future Engineers. It's a thing for like people who are in the senior year of high school. So you just go in and then blah blah blah. And duh. Uh, yes. Repositories. Nice. All right. What was I gonna work on? Oh yeah, I added the text stuff. So I guess I can go into tool grid and just put W, put T after text. T, and then it should be fine. I'm graduating, so my competition is grad students. Oh my god! So basically, all the people who lost their job and all the people who got employed and all that stuff is literally that's just tough luck. But I do what my current like advice and what I've heard from other people who actually have gotten jobs and all that stuff is literally just like maximizing your surface area of luck. Meaning, oh, I already completed my stuff. Anyways, maximizing your surface area of luck, meaning like just like doing everything you can in order to make yourself the best candidate. So like whenever the opportunity does come your way, you'll be like the number one candidate to get for the job. Quick question, yeah, what's it? What is it, pal? Oh goddamn, this LinkedIn post is blowing up, like almost like 383 like freaking reactions. I've only done one semester of college. Is it bad that I don't have LinkedIn yet? No, it's not bad you don't have LinkedIn yet. There's no bad time to create a LinkedIn account. Create one right now and start shit posting right now. You're never too late. It's never too late to get on LinkedIn. Target school. Right now, I already have a school I committed to. UMBC. It's a state school. I'm planning on going there for like 1 year and just like applying to like anywhere else and seeing where I can get. Because I feel like I could do more better than that school. What am I even doing right now? Okay, yeah. Electron, something code forces, IT, backend, blah blah blah. All right, I'm limiting my LinkedIn connect because I'm about to run out of LinkedIn connect for this week, so I'm making sure I'm getting everything right. Today, I'll assume today. I'll get in touch with that guy as well. I think I got a message from Shrine. Yeah, love to connect with you as well. I mean, I would love to connect with you as well. Um, hope you're. I don't know. What do I say? Thanks for the support. Yeah, thanks for the support. And then it should be like a smiley emoji. Smiley emoji. Boom. Send. All right. How important do you think the college you attend matters? It is important in the fact that the people that are gonna be in your college are gonna be different in terms of like how prestigious it is. You're definitely going to find the most locked in people in the most like really good colleges. But in terms of like just your degree, like once you get to a certain point, it doesn't matter. A degree is a degree, right? College, the most important part of college is like for me, that's what I believe is that networking. The people you meet are going to be important in college. That's literally it. Um, let's see, because like LinkedIn can only get you so much, bro. Like knowing someone online and connecting with them on LinkedIn is not the same thing as actually knowing a person in person and like talking with them and becoming friends with them and all that jazz. You know what I mean? That's why like people LinkedIn is not like networking. It's social media at best, and I just like doing it because it's fun. Duh, 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 duh. All right, we're logging off of LinkedIn. We need to log back in. Yo, what's good, Noah? How's it going? Wait, Noah? What's good, Noah? Duh, 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 duh. Is that the amazing Dar? Yeah, it's me. Oh my days, what's up, bro? It was good. Hold on, let's delete this. See how it's going. I should probably push this update to users low key because it's a pretty fire update already. I don't know if I want to like OD and do all that stuff because that's my issue. I just end up holding on updates and not like putting stuff. How do you plan your streams? Is it mostly like ad hoc? Like usually what I do is that I just like wake up, I just pick a topic or something we're gonna be doing today, which is a feature I want to work on today. I do that, and then once I just free ball whatever people throw at me. Like some people just send their LinkedIn profiles, so I just go in and I literally just review LinkedIn profiles. I've done that for like an hour or two, and just follow with the stream because like when you start to like plan stuff and give structured times to things, it kind of limits you and you don't have fun as much as you would. And I'm sure this isn't like the best strat for me from when I'm coding because I'm much more locked in if I was just like to code without streaming at all. But I think it's just fun in general, just like talking to y'all. Alrighty, let's look at this. Yeah, so general idea, but keep it open. Yeah, that's literally it. Let's see how my Twitter post is performing, guys. Any responses? No. Oh yeah, I do have one responses. Let's go. uh okay, this is my main supporter, Lawrence. Lawrence is my goat, bro. He followed me. He literally like reposted me talking about, so I met this guy on TikTok doing all this jazz, bro. This is my number one biggest supporter. This is my unk, basically. My creator unk. Like he got me on lock. Oh, thanks for the gift, Matthew. Okay, let's do this. Oh, I'm trying to learn the Twitter meta though. So once I learn it, I'll become unstoppable basically because I'll just be shit posting all the time. The LinkedIn meta has already been mastered. It's literally working actively as we speak. Every second we're talking, a new person reacts to the LinkedIn post. Okay, we're gaining the passive aura that we need. Now, should I release this? Should I release this? Yes, no, maybe so. Because right now on stream is kind of a good time for me to test stuff and just do random stuff. That's how I caught that previous bug earlier. I do want to look at this though. Where's that at? There is an issue in the drawing stuff right now because like when you draw something really small, for example, when you draw this, like really tiny and petite. Okay, not that tiny and petite. Like this tiny and petite. Oh, okay. Like this tiny and petite. Never mind. Like this tiny and petite. Wait. Okay, never mind. I give up. I give up. The bug doesn't exist. It happens sometimes. I can't replicate it like normally, but sometimes when you draw something really small, it's kind of hard to be able to like erase it. I look, but it worked there. So, thanks for the follows, guys. What am I looking for here? Fix TS later. I never fixed TS. I never managed to fix TS actually, which is funny. Let's look at the current task list and look at what we can ignore. Again, if y'all have any question about coding, tech, and all that jazz, I am down to answer. Oh, I should add the spike to the thing. Let's do that. Let's do that. The long awaited issue. Spike. Spike. Valorant. Spike Valorant. Boom, boom, boom. This is a spike. Diffuser. Blah blah blah. All that jazz. Where's the image for the spike? Like, I want the icon of the spike. Did it not have it here? Huh. More info? Oh, what's good, Akil? How's it going? Diffuse pass, lore, blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Diffuser, blah, blah, blah. I guess I can just go spike icon, Valorant, and search it up. But there it is. It's literally one I wanted. So we're going to copy this and we're going to make our own version just so we can escape copyright hell. Bup, bup. All right. My favorite design software. I hate Figma. I don't know if y'all can tell. All right. Currently, my plan for getting... Ooh, let me get this image out. My plan for getting this to like be created is we draw a basic rectangle triangle thing, right? And then we draw the circles and the triangles and we basically like do a subtract and it puts the holes in there. So let's do the tracing now. Whoop. Start here. all the way down here, all the way to here, all the way to here, 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 and is it straight? It's straight. Here, here, here. Boom. It was good, JJ. Again, if y'all have any questions about like coding, programming, when I started coding, like how long I've been working on this project, how am I gonna handle being unemployed in the next like future, next year, 2 years from now, do put that on. Fill, remove. And then now we have that. We can just like literally reduce the opacity on that because we don't need that right now. And we want to start drawing other stuff. So, boop, boop, boop. Circle. I need to draw a circle. Or ellipse. We just make it 100, 100. And now we make it a perfect circle. Is the unemployment clashes like a real thing in CS? It's highly competitive. It's highly competitive. And the unemployment thing is partially an issue because a lot of people dropped, like got into CS because of the money, and they don't actually know how to code that well or know how to do their job, so they kind of have a degree and don't they just sit on it. And also, there's another thing is that there were a lot of layoffs like from the pandemic boom, so that's also the issue with like the unemployment stuff, right? A lot of people got laid off, so you're kind of competing with people who got laid off and actually have a job. I'm not sorry, I actually have experience doing stuff versus who just came out of college. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like a combination of world events that happen to make the world like really shitty for people who just graduated. Block this. Right. Who should I believe here? Hey, wait. Wait, why isn't this showing anymore? What? Show yourself. Alright. Okay, I want it to be in the center. Why is it not in the center vertically though? Huh. That's what I wanted. But it looks weird. That looks fine. Is the fear that you may not get a job fresh off? Yeah. And also the fear that like if you don't get an internship, you're cooked. That too as well. Uh, duh, duh, duh. But yeah, if you don't have any job experience and you're trying to get a job, it's gonna be tough. Or any projects experience in general. We are gonna draw a triangle. It's like the most peaceful part of my work. Very, very peaceful. Except when I get angry. Okay, that just looks relatively close enough. Your artist here, not 34, 34. Boom, replicate. Boom, replicate. Literally one for one, same, replicate. Boom, boom, done. And now, all we basically have to do here is, well, we gotta increase the opacity first of all, right? But we group all of these. I'll just group them into one right here. Group. And then wait. Hold on. Pause. Because I forgot about one thing. And that's these right here. So let's add those as well. Should we? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. We group all of these and then we subtract. So group. And then we do this. Union and blah blah blah. Mask. Oh nope, the other way around. Where's that? Oh yeah, subtract. Hey. Now we got a hole. Pause. That should be functioning. Then the rest should be relatively simple. We are going to add another hole under ellipse right here. It's going to be what? Equal 74, 74. Block the aspect ratio. Put it at the center of this and then scale it a little bit. So it's perfectly fine. Center it again. And we're going to add a fill. No, we're going to remove the fill. No, remove the fill. Add a stroke. Make the stroke white. And then increase the weight of the stroke. And now it's like a donut. And we got the donut shape you wanted. I think that's a size. That's a good size. Donut shape you wanted. And then thoughts on data science. I mean, data science is always going to be needed. Especially because like AI stuff is happening right now. You're going to need people who to sort out through the data and all that jazz. So, yeah. Y'all are not cooked yet. Yet. Not if I have anything to do about it. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna stop. Alright, so we go in here. I kind of want to flatten this. Can I just flatten it? Flatten. Ooh, yes. Heavy on yet. Yes, heavy on yet. I'm gonna build a data science AI that's gonna take over the world, and then I'm gonna laugh. And then I'm gonna have like a Joker arc where I'm like, now the entire world's gonna know that all data science people are just frauds who just sit on their lap and like do nothing all day. And I should just be able to, huh? Weird that this. I feel like I'm doing it wrong. No. Okay. Yo, what's good, Christian? How's it going? Up, up. Again, if y'all have any questions about programming, coding, all that jazz. Okay, I just messed up there. I just wanted to move this line along the point. Is there a way you can do that? I'm just gonna delete this line. We'll delete it and add it again. Delete this point. Oh, okay. We should not have deleted that point. That is perfectly fine. I just add another point and do other things in a silly way. And add this point as well. So now what I do here is I delete this points. And theoretically, I should be fine. Wait, let me minimize the image to know what's happening. Wait, what happened to my... What happened? No, it's fine. We still have this part. And then I delete this point as well. I just followed your project. Thank you, Zone. Let's delete this, and then we should be fine. Oh, except the what is it? The fills are wrong. Okay, we're gonna bucket. Where's the bucket? Fill, fill. And then can we not fill this part? Yay! Nice. Okay, we don't fill this part as well. We don't fill this part as well. See, graphic design is not that hard, according to me. It's pretty simple. Pretty simple. Okay. There it is. Yeah, we literally got a perfect 1-for-1. Chilling, homie. Resubmitted my Mac app for the 20th time. Yo, fuck Apple, bro. I did have the same issue where I had to resubmit my stuff like multiple times as well. And doing freelance work in between. Nice. Yeah. Like Apple is a huge pain in the ass sometimes, but they're also just better than Google. Because I once had like my entire app taken off like the Google Play Store without my notice. They didn't even send me emails. And they said like I didn't agree to like one agreement. So it just took my entire app down, disabled my account, BTW, all because I hadn't checked my account for like 2-3 months. They disabled my account, so I couldn't even appeal for nothing. So I had to create an entirely new account to even interact with the Play console. I'm like, bro, that's something Apple would never do. All right, we got this. We're gonna flatten this as well. Outline a stroke and then flatten. Boom. Now we got a functioning spike symbol. Although it looks a little bit wonky, nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. It's so nitpicky about stuff about this paywall. Yeah, the Q&A testers actually like do stuff. Yeah. FFF. So white is white here. Wait, when I scaled it, did I mess it up? I did mess it up when I scaled it down. Oops. White should be white. And then I need to lock the aspect ratio here. I should be fine. Now that is a good image. I need to export this as spike. And now export SVG spike. A huge problem I have is UI design. Knowing like when something should be intuitive or if the way I did it is the right way to do it at all to make like the user be able to understand like this feature is there. It's not just like an empty space, right? Using Revenue Cat UI on mobile, but not supported on desktop. So I need to code my own for those platforms. Damn. Yeah, that's an issue. Like just doing. Have you tried just integrating? Oh, I guess Revenue Cat does. Revenue Cat is different from Stripe, right? Do they use Stripe internally on the backend, or is that different? Because I do remember that I've worked on with Stripe before, and they have like a whole like easy way for you to integrate your own UI on desktop, like custom. It is Stripe, but they take care of a lot of thing. This app store stuff. They have built-in paywall templates. Oh, that's fire. Oh, thanks for the likes, Justin. Do I want to like this? Do I want to like this? Yes, I do. Reddit sucks. Primogen agrees. Yeah, just one line of code, just show paywall on just does it, and you just get the like info back. That's meta. Nice. W. Oh, we don't see the MMR number. That's so funny. At work right now. Glad I caught your stream. Unlucky I forgot my AirPods at work today. Oh, that sucks. It's all right. Also, I made it easy to join the Discord or whatever. Oops. I realized you can now send links like in the chat, so I can just like literally put my Discord chat in the thing right here. Uh, but yeah, now I gotta figure out a way to add this thing. What my initial plan was like, you see how like this little thing like goes up and down. My initial plan was that you would have. Let me go into like my screenshot mode. So you would have. Let me make sure it's centered also, so y'all can see this. So you see how this goes up and down right here, right? My initial plan was that in the minimized state, this would actually be what shows up. So you'd have this show up. And then in the expanded state, it would be all the other options that you could have as well, apart from this one. So it'd be stuff like down here. But then figuring how to do that is gonna be a pain in my freaking butt. Oh, thanks for the follow, banana bread. Let's hop in on that. Let's see. Okay, if I want to do that, I'm gonna have to go through to tools. That's gonna be in tool grid, and it's gonna be, where is that at? Expansion tile. Now I wonder if in the docs they have a scenario for this, like a minimum expansion tile. Hello? Work? Hey, close the tile above. Close one and persistent controller. Okay. Um, needing passing icons on multiple, I guess. I don't want it to be like that. Mm, mm, I forget. Because I don't want this little section on the right to get out of hand. Right now, I feel like it's fine because you can see most of the characters within the game without like scrolling too far. But once I add like another like level, so that then you're gonna have to scroll down a little bit more, and then it's like, okay, we're kind of messing up the UI and the ease of access, and also people's memory, like what is it, muscle memory? We're just messing it up by doing that. So very, very interesting things I need to comprehend. Control ability enabled is dense. Is there dark mode on here? Yeah, there it is. Sorry, guys. I just blinded y'all for no reason. String too shallow, string too deep. Blah, blah, blah. Set state. Trailing widget to, okay, that's fine. Title. Huh. Subtitle. Hmm. Min tile height. Maintain state. Key. Semantics for on tap. Initially expanded. Icon color. Variable feedback. Tense control. Control affinity. Class text color. Class shape. Alright, from what I'm looking like, it seems like there's no way to do this. What's good? What's good? What am I trying to do right now? Okay, so what I'm trying to do right now is that I want to have this little expansion tile you see right here. I want the minimize state to be just this, right? And when you expand it, it actually shows more under. So in the minimize state, you would still be able to see these like four tools right here, but when you like expand it, you would see other extra tools that are below that. That is a plan currently, and the issue is figuring out how in the world to do that. Roll on map. I mean, it looks relatively fine. Let's ask AI. Let's ask Claude. I'm sure like they have an idea. Can't you just make the tile a column and then with the text on the top? Yes, I could that. Yes, I could build my own custom version, but right now I'm trying to see if there's a built-in way from like the framework creators, if they have a way that's already implemented that I can use. If there's not, I could just build my own. That's true. Because I did build a version of this here. Where is it at? I did build a version of like expanding tiles right here. If you look at when I click roll, it expands right here, and as well as here. So I know how to do it. It's just that, do I do it? Is it necessary for me to do it, or is there a way I can just steal from somewhere else to do it? Oof. Oh my god. Yeah, this is gonna be a doozy to like for UI interactions to do. I'm gonna figure it out. I am going to figure it out because I am a genius. And geniuses don't make mistakes. That is the truth. I also have to add stuff like this to even become like remotely close to what these guys are doing. Yeah, expansion tile, right? Yeah. Um. Yeah, but does it interfere with like I feel like because like the expansion tile already has a what is it, a gesture detector on top of it. If you were to interact with these buttons in the subtitle, would it not like cancel out the inputs? I mean, I could try that right now actually. Let's see. Draw view initially children is a grid view count. So we just want to like take this. Uh, yeah, I think so. Technically, we can take this and put it in the subtitle, and boop. Uh, is that fine? Did I do it right? Subtitle grid view count all the way down here. Oh, and these are just. Don't worry about these. I'll comment them out. Oh no, I can just put them in here. Back to where they should be. And then how does this look? Wait, so I oh wait, it still works. Nice. And then okay, that's good. But then the button is right here. Mm, nah, it does work, but it doesn't at the same time. Okay. So that's a hack I can think about, I guess. Let's undo it though. It seems like I'll just have to build my own version of this, which sucks, but I guess just how the way it is. And let's see how this is built. Mm, they have so many comments, like talking about everything. Clip behavior. Enable feedback is enabled. Animation double, half tween, and a state, blah blah blah. Toggle expansion. Rebuild without children. And then a page sort as well. It was good, guys. How's it going? Handle tab, toggle expansion. And building the children's there as well. Uh, so they're doing it relatively the same way I'm doing it, which seems fire. I do want to steal the ticker animation though. That's why I'm kind of here. I wanted to steal this, and I kind of want to see what is like ticker. Uh, can I just use the ticker mode? Is this too much? Um, okay. Let's do an experiment. What if I reference ticker mode? Will it get mad? Enabled false child. Why is child necessary? Oh, but let's go to def. Effective ticker mode. Notifier. Oh my god. Wait, okay, then we go to here. Bool is enabled. Value notifier. File properly effective mode. Blah blah blah. Is that it? What is even done with child here? They require child, but they don't use it at all. One, two, three, four. You know what? Instead of trying to dig down into like what's going, actually let's do text. Why not? Ah. Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. What's going on? Everything's taking forever to load. I think I broke something. Hi. What's good, Daniel? I think I broke something. Uh, uh, I think we got too curious, guys. Way too curious. I'm just gonna pretend this never happened, and we're gonna save, and everything should be fine theoretically, right? Uh, uh, no, it's not. It's not loading. It's not loading. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're working. We're working again. Okay. Now I still kind of want to experiment with it. And who's gonna stop me? Nobody's gonna stop me. Oh, there it is. So the ticker isn't there. What? Hmm. All right. Expansion tile. Let's search for icon. Leading, trailing. Expand the controller fit. May replace the rotating expansion icon column. Icon arrow icon. So it's called an arrow icon. Boop, boop, boop. Wait, wait, wait. I search for arrow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Good to know. All right, what's good, Adi? How's it going? So I'm just gonna be able to build my own widget. So widgets, new file, custom expansion tile. That darts. And this is like the most meta way to use AI, honestly. So let's do this. So let's X this out. I'm gonna I'm gonna prompt. We're gonna go prompting, and we're gonna see how well it works. All right. I want you to write a custom. Let me move it so y'all can see what I'm talking about right now. Oh, here it is. I want you to write a custom version of expansion tile that functions similarly but has a row that doesn't mini it doesn't disappear even when minimized. This might be too much. That's fine. Well, let it cook. Let Claude cook. Let Claude cook. Um, is this still writing? Is it done? It's done. What's good, Diamond? How's it going? Did you mess with the LinkedIn post? Uh, oh, it's time to get up. My watch is getting mad at me. Dun, dun, dun. Low-key time for me to end stream chat. So I'm gonna like continue this shit tomorrow. So yeah, this is like a tomorrow. Let me see if this runs though. Like I'm curious. There's errors. All right, that's pretty much tells me what I need to know then. All right, then I'll see you guys. I'm gonna get off. GG's. Boop. 45 people, not bad in terms of like numbers today. The stream is still live on YouTube. That's funny. That's funny. I'm gonna catch y'all later though.